Welcome to another episode of the Bastard Sermon. I'm one of your three hosts, Cody Hucker.
Patrick Seta.
And Luke Young.
Thanks for your loud intro, Luke. And this week we have on Ethan Middendorf and Matt Henke. Give it up, motherfuckers.
Yeah!
Did I fuck your names up?
No?
Yeah,
Perfect.
Thanks
Cool.
for not clapping.
I got really stoned with
I
Luke
don't
before
clap
this
for myself.
episode.
I
so-
was really tempted to clap because I know you guys feel weird about people clapping beforehand.
It's a new thing because
Yeah.
like we've just made a decision on like people that clap are bad, but now that I hear it, I'm like, actually, you should clap for yourself.
I wanted to
because the audio and it's more fun. Like everybody's in it, but we've just decided that you're a piece of shit if you clap for yourself.
Yeah.
So now everybody, like the people that come on, are like, I got to listen to two or three episodes to get an idea what this podcast is, and they're like, well, they don't like it when you clap, so then that's their impression.
They have to hold back the urge.
But really, it sounds like the room is less full when you don't clap in the beginning. For the audio-only listeners, it sets off a shittier vibe. They should be clapping. All right, let's try that again.
The thing is though, I'm still with it on the stance. I feel like if you clap for yourself right away without listening to an episode, you might be a piece of shit.
It's a show of character a
clap
little
for
bit.
yourself.
Exactly.
Who claps for themselves?
I
don't.
Whereas I know full well if I were to like feature on an episode and they're like, Luke Young, give it up, boys, I'd be like, that's right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know what I mean? Like,
You're a goddamn egomaniac. Luke.
well, I mean, have you met me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth announcing.
But yeah, love when people clap just because I get to know them a whole lot better that way, you know?
You instantaneously know that they're a fucking dick.
But thanks for coming on, guys. Seriously.
Yeah, dude.
Seriously, awesome.
Do we have an agenda today? Are they plugging stuff? Are you guys just here to hang out? You filled in last minute is what I mean. Like there was nobody. We had like a last minute comedian cancellation. He just got his dates all
Well, it
fucked up.
was just us, and then we got
Well, I
hooked up
sandwiched the
with
comedian in.
the comedian, and then that was a bust.
Well, it wasn't a bust. He's still coming back on. It's Blake Hammond. He's coming back.
okay.
He just had a
For the-
scheduling
on the
issue.
10th,
he
right?
didn't realize that he had to work, and he had been doing dates with Rand in Nashville or some shit. And then he was like, "I fucked up. Can we reschedule it?" So luckily, in the last minute, you guys were like, yesterday we got you booked on here. So thank you for fucking
Glad to
just
be
coming
here,
over
man.
and hanging out during the episode.
I don't clap for myself.
I'll
clap for you, buddy.
Ethan.
Look, I'm an asshole, but I don't go that far.
You're too kind. Speech.
I don't go that far.
But are you guys all? You guys are all doing music together, right? You, Pat,
That's
are?
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Are you guys
That's right.
talking about that at all, or am I
Yeah,
dropping
I
the
mean,
ball
fuck
here?
it. Let's talk about
we
it.
were talking about
Let's
it.
talk about
We
it.
were talking about it. We were thinking
not?
about
I
it.
feel like I'm ball dropping
I got
right
some
now.
shit to say.
All right.
Let's
All
hear
right.
it.
I got.
All right.
Okay, so
Let's tell them.
me, Matt, Ethan, Carmen, and Hunter, and a couple other people have been working on music for like 2 years now, I think.
Yeah.
And we've
Yeah,
just been,
something
and
like
you know,
that.
it's just for fun, you know. We're not trying to take it too seriously. It's just expensive, you know.
Very.
And everyone's
Yeah.
got other projects they're working on. It's just to keep making noise.
Yeah.
And every single time we're making fucking progress, I swear to God, something happens. Like we lose a guitarist, he ghosts us.
Ghosts
Has
all
another.
the
He
time.
can't have. He has too many bands.
Well,
or
not only
something.
that, but at the same time, we lost a recorder. We lost a producer. Because
That's what I was
he
getting to.
Yeah.
So
I
we-
heard the drama with that guy.
Oh
and
my
that was
God.
nonsense.
Wait, let Pat set it up. It's his story.
Right.
This motherfucker. All right, he's not gonna listen. I don't give a shit if he does.
Wait, is this
But-
going to be a problem before we go any further?
No, it's
you want to
not-
think about this for a second?
No, it's not a
All right.
problem.
Are you
It's
talking
not a
about like
problem.
drama?
No,
'Cause-
not drama. I'm talking
No,
about not
let's
being
get
able to get
deep.
back into the...
Let's get deep.
Oh
all
no,
right?
no one cares.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
All
Yeah.
right. There's gonna be a lot of drama on this podcast this week.
A whole lot of tea.
Let's
There's
get
been a lot of
it.
bullshit going on
A
recently.
lot of bullshit.
We have a lot
got
to get
lots
into.
to say.
Start with this, though.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, this guy, let's call him Cage. With
That's a
C.
cool name. Don't give him that name.
That's it.
No, it's cool. We don't care. Code names right
Code
away.
names.
Come on, you
Cage.
puss.
Fine,
Give out,
Cage.
dox him. Put out his
bitch.
his address.
So let me just say this first. This guy is legitimately really good at what he does.
Very
very
talented,
talented. Really was excited to work with him. I've known him for a long time. And then once we get up there, we were recording. We get a whole fucking track done. All right. After all this bullshit of just getting there, getting all the money together, get up there, let's go and fucking record. He lives an hour away. Fuck. So we go and start recording with him. We get it all done, almost except for vocals. And Carmen and I have been trying to get vocals done for like ever. And once we get in there, he's like, "Hey guys, let's just do this every Sunday, and I'll help produce you guys. We'll do it track by track, and we'll make this really easy every Sunday. All right?" And I'm like,
Which
"Yeah,
sounds
let's fucking
fucking
do
cool.
it." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, let's
On
fucking
paper,
do that."
Good
Yeah,
solid
let's
deal.
fucking let's
always
do
sounds
that,
good on
man.
paper.
Let's get this shit done. We've been working on this too long.
Yeah.
So we fucking make it happen. First one was great, and then the next time he'd ghost us completely. Like the shittiest thing someone could ever do to someone. I feel like
letdown, man.
You pay them, they give you the expectation.
How much did you pay this fuck?
I don't know, a couple $100, something like that. But
do you guys remember?
Yeah, I do. Exact numbers. I don't really want to say it.
We
But
don't need to say
it wasn't like a lot. It was nowhere
enough
near.
to be mad about.
The thing is, we helped this so we helped this fucking guy, like in a tough situation. Like he was getting a divorce. All right, and that shit's expensive. That shit will fuck your whole life up. We helped this dude out. He said I'll give you an EP for this amount of money, and we paid it for him. And then just to give you like an expectation, like, man, this is gonna be great. This is cheap. We're making progress. He wants to do this every Sunday. This is gonna be awesome. And the next fucking week, he ghosts us completely.
Sounds like a real cool guy.
He says, yeah. We message him like a couple days ahead of time, Cage, and I was like, hey, Cage, we're gonna get together still, right? We're gonna go and still record shit this weekend, right? And he's like, yeah, man, totally. We're gonna do it. I'm like, all right, I'll probably be there around like 4 or 5 or some shit. And he's like, yeah, that sounds good. And then the day of, he'll be like, hey, man, I don't know if it's going to happen. Let me find out. And then no response for the rest of the day.
What the fuck, Gage?
I wasn't also...
Who the hell is Gage, man?
Cool.
Talking about Johnny Cage.
Whatever. We didn't say his last name.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Wait, his name...
At this
Oh,
point...
did Luke just drop his real
Yeah.
name?
No, he didn't. He's stoned. Don't listen to him.
All right.
So-
we're going to get around all that
We're
awkwardness.
messaging him all day, dude. We're messaging him all fucking day. And he reads the messages and just doesn't answer. Next fucking day, he reaches out to us and acts like nothing fucking happened. Like, just pretended like he didn't just ghost us and fuck us.
God damn it,
Luke's
Luke.
fucking crying.
Really derailed the
Also-
whole story, man.
I wasn't trying to ask the money to be weird. I was just trying to gauge
Nah,
how
you're
upset I would
Oh
be with...
my God. Yeah, we get it.
No, what? I was
Gage,
just-
what the fuck? Why did you do this to us, Gage? God damn it! We've been working so hard. We helped you out, and you fucked us.
We had such high hopes.
All right.
I said it.
So fuck that whole story.
Yep.
We could have just
Bridge
avoided
burned.
all of that. Yeah.
That's all right.
Bridge burn. People know. Everyone knows that happens. Like,
Well.
you go to him, that's probably going to happen to you,
Really?
honestly. Yeah.
Cool guy,
Just-
but we're moving on.
He really is a decent guy, like, just in general. It's just...
And he's
his-
talented.
Yeah.
He's just
his,
flaky as
very,
fuck.
very
and
talented.
Basically stole
Yeah.
money from us.
his work ethic is just probably not there.
No, I get it. You guys are trying to slide past this, but if he literally stole money from you guys.
That's what
Yeah.
he did. That's what he did. Like, it's such a shitty thing.
That's
I
crazy.
like the dude up until that point. You
Yeah.
know? I'm just saying it. I'm just straight up saying it. Whatever.
I did in no way encourage Pat to say this. You're looking at me like, what have we done?
No,
It's
no.
I
not, dude.
regret
It's
this.
totally fine.
Can we cut
fine.
this out?
I'm just looking over at you because you're making the most eye contact at me. Like, he's looking over
I'm
here
just
at
straight
Ethan.
up telling it how it is, man.
And I'm having a good
All
time.
right.
He really is. Luke's just crying over here.
Luke loves when bad shit happens, especially to me.
Not
He loves that
especially.
shit.
That's
I
why
think-
he's
I
crying
think-
and laughing.
I
He's like,
think-
oh, Pat got stole
No.
from.
I
You got Matt laughing. He's part of the situation.
don't... For real.
His friends got fucked over too.
Laughing at our pain, Luke? What the hell, man?
That's what he
Hey,
does.
yeah, what
See,
the
look,
fuck, Pat?
It's
He's
okay.
falling to pieces. He was like, how much was it? Huh, $50? No, Luke, it was hundreds of dollars. He's like, hundreds?
That's even funnier.
It's fucked, man. You got Matt laughing.
No,
You got
see-
him. He's all up in your shit.
The worse
now.
it gets, the harder Luke laughs every time. That's
Look,
why
Matt.
he's Psycho Luke.
You don't need to feel bad about any bridges burned, all right? I'm the one that said it. You didn't say it, all right?
Oh, no, I'm
Even
not
though we're all
worried.
feeling it.
I'm not worried at all. Like, the guy...
Oh, y'all are feeling awkward.
Not at all.
Really?
No.
No.
No, Luke's
No.
just...
Oh, no, we're
Yes.
good, man.
No, we're good.
Maybe?
Now Luke
You're
made
making
it
it
awkward.
awkward, man. You're staring at us.
He's still crying.
Yeah. What were you saying, Matt?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Segways.
Fuck
But
it. Who cares?
Segways are
yeah,
weird.
no, like,
Seriously, don't fuck us over. That's so shitty.
Yeah. It could have been a lot worse, though. We could have paid him a lot more money.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
totally.
only had to pay half to begin with,
And he
he
would've stole
didn't
that too,
follow
maybe.
through, so
Honestly, yeah, he
fuck
would have.
it.
Yeah.
I
There you
feel
go.
I feel like I've burned so many fucking bridges. Like, it's just a regular, everyday occurrence.
You know,
makes
I'm
us
almost
laugh,
30
though, man.
fucking
It really
years
does.
old.
Funny.
Dude,
I don't
he
give a
once-
shit.
Right.
He burned
You know?
so many bridges, he once burned one of mine.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah,
Whoops!
dude.
Ah, fuck! I didn't mean to cast the match over to your bridges.
Yeah, I was
Luke,
like, God
but-
damn it, there goes my only bridge there.
To
You know?
friendship.
Yeah, now I got to go find another bridge. But
I don't know if you
God,
heard
this
about that
podcast really
episode.
holds you guys
It's
together,
something
doesn't
ridiculous.
What?
it? This podcast really holds you guys together, doesn't it?
It
Well,
holds
see-
us together,
well-
but like it tears other friendships apart.
100%.
Dude, no, that
But it's
pig
awesome.
story though, the pig
That's
shitting
what
all
we're
over
talking
the-
about.
That was so goddamn hilarious.
Thank you. That wasn't even me. Rand Barnacle, shouts outs to that bad motherfucker. Go listen to Rumble Lips. But yeah, Rand Barnacle made that story 1,000 times funnier.
That
than
dude
it
It's funny
was.
just
fucking
on paper
comedy.
though.
Yes.
Like a pig shits in their house. Like,
Right.
come on.
And then the second time he comes on, I get to tell him the aftermath of it, which I thought was fun.
And
where
he
you
just
get to-
goes with it.
Oh, he
And
loved
then
it.
he was like, you know what? I don't think you should be friends with dirty fucking people that have swine living in their house. And I was like, this dude's fucking great. But yeah, trying to be funny or trying to like make conversation turns into like burning bridges sometimes. I burned a bridge recently. It was but it's fuck that bridge. Like it wasn't even a
Let's say
fucking
fuck
bridge.
it. It's the drama podcast episode, bro.
Yeah.
Way to
Spilling the
TMZ
tea.
up
Call
my
him out.
story. Jesus. Like
Call
I feel
it
like
out,
that should have
bro.
been a weird
Tee it up.
boom, 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 like right before my story and stuff like that.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
No, but I
Spill
don't
them
know.
beans.
This story's just dumb Facebook shit, but like apparently Carmen had. Can we call Carmen? Can we fucking get him in on this shit talk?
I think I know where this is going.
Wait.
So-
Wait. What is it?
Something that happened recently where this some bitch posted something. It's dumb.
Oh,
It's really
wait.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, okay.
I know where this is going.
If you want to get into that, all three of you,
I don't
down.
know these people. They added me on the Facebook.
I am all about
So,
talking
Allie
shit.
made a
There you go.
lightweight
But that's
joke.
what the episode's all about. Talking shit.
Talking shit.
Okay, all right,
Is this
okay.
the shit talk one? Because
Let's say-
I can do that.
We're gonna get into it. All right, now these
don't
people
care.
that we're gonna
Just
talk
let's-
about, we're not
Whatever.
gonna say their
All right,
last
dope.
name or anything. All right, fuck it, we're not gonna say it. You
All
mean
right.
Who's
you
gonna lie?
fucking savages that are
Until
listening?
one of you says it, no one's going to say it.
Yeah, if I use
I'm
that as a
not. No one's
bottle
gonna
opener.
say their last names. All right, let me just say that now. So
Maybe
Luke,
not
shut the
that
fuck
one.
up.
It'll
But
work.
basically, no one's gonna. I don't want you
that bounced
bastards
right off the
listening.
mic. That was cool.
Any of you bastards listening to go after these people. All right, we're just
sure.
venting. We're just trying to have some
I'm
fun.
not trying to sick the bastards on anybody. I'm just telling you what happened this week.
I'm just saying that for the fact.
Because
we're
because
just
sometimes-
talking.
We
you
have
know.
no bastards to sick on anybody.
Well,
Oh, they
really.
sick on people, bro. If you tell them to sick,
Shut
they'll
up,
sick.
Pat. I'm trying to save us here, bud.
Right.
They'll sick.
damn.
Never mind.
Never mind. We don't
Don't
have
do
any
it.
bastards. There's no one to sick.
Don't do it.
No, I was just kidding, dude.
We're speaking to no one.
No.
Exactly.
Who the fuck
So-
listens to this shit?
Okay. We're getting derailed from the story. But anyways, there was like some really dumb, insignificant Facebook drama that happened between my girlfriend and some girl. Really dumb, petty shit. And I just decided to get involved because, I get bored sometimes watching a 3-year-old and fucking sitting in the basement and working. I got to spice it up every once and again. And I decided to take a hard stand against this one thing, and I don't really care, but like I'm good at talking shit and trolling people,
First
so
world
I'm
problems.
gonna do that shit. It wasn't even a problem. It was kind of fun. It filled my day up. I felt good at the end of it all.
It was pretty
But,
deep.
Allie made some dumb joke on this girl posts a status. Blah 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 blah. I want a baby so bad. Allie, pregnant with my kid and has a 3-year-old, like. A parent, like, been doing it for years, is like, no, you don't, LOL. Like, just making a joke about, like, yeah, kids are fucking terrible, but she loves her. She's great with the kid, but, like,
It was an obvious joke.
it's a joke.
Right.
And then immediately after she writes this joke, that status disappears, and a new one pops up, and she's like, PSA to everybody, the fucking... if I were to say that I really want a kid really badly, and that's like my dream, it's not your place to make fucking jokes about that and to fucking tell me, no, you don't, just because you understand. She just went, like...
Blew it out of
balls to the wall.
proportion.
I click on the comments that's just fucking just virtue signal. Just, oh my God, I can't believe this person. They must be a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. And Allie had sent it to me like, this bitch is trying to talk shit. I made a fucking joke. And then Allie comments and she was like, dude, it was a joke. Calm down. And I was like, it was a joke. Fucking relax. Like, seriously, you're going to make this status and like get all these people on your side and fucking feel like, why don't you say something to her directly? It's a problem that I have with a lot of people on the internet. You got like big internet balls. You'll say a lot of crazy shit online. Say it to me. Like even online, just directly to me. You got to make a big fucking thing. Let everybody get involved. If that person had that much beef with my girlfriend, she could have just wrote her and said something like, hey, I didn't appreciate that. And Allie would have been like, well, whatever. I was just kidding, but okay, I get it. No, you got to make a big fucking status. Still, this is dumb, petty bullshit. But it evolved into a whole conversation with everybody in there. But they're all like telling her that she's toxic and I'm a piece of shit, blah blah blah, and it just keeps going. And then her boyfriend, girlfriend, her girlfriend
it's
gets
something,
involved.
dude.
Okay, her
It's
girlfriend gets involved. I'm not
girlfriend.
here to be like super.
I'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah, that's another story.
Yeah. This is what we're getting to. Everybody listening is like, you really telling us about some fucking drama you got into, Cody? Just wait. The reason we're talking about this is, okay, so this John dude gets involved eventually, and he starts like saying like shit to me, calling me pathetic, and then I said something along the lines of,
"You are pathetic."
Thank you. And see, Luke will say it to my face, but that John fucking pussy won't.
It's a real friend right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Stab you in the front.
But I said something like, I hope that you have the same energy and confidence if you ever see me outside of the safety of your keyboard, which isn't a threat. And I knew going in because I wanted to threaten him, and I want to threaten people a lot. Because it's kind of, I don't know, people make me upset.
It wasn't a threat, but I want to threaten people.
No, I do, but you have to cleverly word your words so it's not a threat, legally speaking, right? So you write that. Allegedly. There's no threat, and I didn't fucking say anything direct. Nothing about fighting him, nothing about, I'm gonna kick your ass, bro. Nothing, just like, I hope you have the same energy and confidence if you ever, like, see me in person type of thing. Like, say it to my face, basically, is what I said to him. And then in a long roundabout sort of way. And then the dude's like, oh, he's fucking threatened me. What a fucking pussy. I'll beat the fuck out of this dude. And I'm just like, I don't know you at all, but I can guarantee by, like, your stamina on the internet, nuh-uh. No, you can't. I didn't even bother. To go through his pictures before I started immediately talking shit. Because there's no big giant dudes that know how to fight talking shit on the internet. They just aren't.
Of course not.
They're not wasting their time. They're in the gym working out, doing something, like, productive with their life. Not this fucking kid. This fucking retard. I don't care if that's not the word to say anymore.
Yeah, the goofball.
It's a little goofball.
I love.
But I started
calling him. Is taken off now.
But then this whole thing evolves, and now I'm talking shit to just this guy. I don't even care anymore about Allie's problems. I'm like, whatever, solve your own fucking stupid issues. I'm talking shit to him now, and then the girlfriend gets involved, and that's a whole nother thing we'll get into in a second. But first, John fucking keeps going on this like whole he's gonna beat me up thing, and I'm just like, whatever, you bird chest fucking baby back bitch. And then that other person gets involved, and she's like, you had to look through his pictures to see his tattoo. And I was like, what about what I... No, I'm saying that he's a bird-chested ass baby back bitch, and he won't say this to my face because of above aforementioned comments. And like, what are you saying about his tattoo? Then I click on him and I go to his pictures, and I was so stoked. He looks like he's 14, but I know he's a grown man. Just up there, I know he's playing some shit that he's got a lip ring or something stupid. I'm sorry, Ethan. Sorry.
He's got the top
shit on the lip ring, bud.
He's got the top buttons unbuttoned in his shirt, and he just shows the very top of his tattoo.
You know what? Oh my God! Let me just say about this motherfucker.
Wait. He's taking bathroom selfies. Yeah. His girlfriend's taller. Yeah, his girlfriend's taller than him. He's with his shirt off. He's got this shitty tattoo on his chest. And I was like, oh, dude, you're so cute.
It's fucking perfect.
Dude. I just want to give him a big hug. I want to hug you. And then I find out that he's in a fucking band or whatever. Can I shout his band out, or are we not doing that?
Well, they'll know who we're talking about then.
Ah, fuck. Is that a problem though? What have I said?
No, we don't need to say it. Anyways.
All right. Okay. But the point, you can get to yours, but let me finish first. I saw his band or whatever.
Down.
I'm sorry.
Like, hold on. You're doing live shows talking crazy shit on the internet, and you look like you're straight out of high school. Like, come on, man. You have a list of events. I assume he only plays once every 4 months. But regardless, you've got a event page telling you where you're going to be. And I'm sure there's going to be 6 people there, and they aren't there to see you. They're there to get drunk and see what's going on in that room.
Dude, they're an international band, though.
Yeah, you didn't know?
Yeah, you didn't know? They had one play in Indonesia.
So this is what I didn't know that makes me so fucking stoked about the story is, like, this dude that started, like, talking shit to me on all this, apparently you all fucking know him, right?
Oh, we all know him
and
pretty
Carmen
damn
knows
well.
him. Carmen messaged me about him, and some other people messaged me about him, and Pat's telling me that this dude's got, like, a reputation about him. He's, like, they're calling him the Kevorkian of, like, band dudes.
Yeah, he's the Kevorkian of metal.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit. So this is where it gets to, like,
that's why why the fuck that came into our group chat. I was like, why are you talking to Cody out of nowhere about this guy?
Because Cody got in a fight with him, and then these two guys, they went out of their way to say all this bullshit, and it's like, they can't back any of this up.
But now your guys' turn. Inform me on who this fucking guy is.
I mean,
I really
this fucking so the guy you're talking about.
Fuck yeah, go there.
All right.
I mean,
or don't.
We don't even say their name. It's
bridges.
okay. It's no big deal. But they know who we're fucking talking about. If anybody wants to know, just fucking ask us.
Well, I'm not very clear on who we're talking about. Are we talking about the first guy or the second guy?
We're talking
the first
about
guy
both.
Is like a thing. I don't
John?
see
that guy?
not John.
Oh, well, there you go. So John's the guy with the tattoo on his chest, all right? So
I thought we weren't saying
no
his
one
name.
knows what we're
Well,
talking
you had
about.
already said John before.
I
Yeah,
said
you
John.
said- I
I
thought you
didn't
said
say
that,
his
yeah.
band.
No one knows what we're
Yes.
talking
And
about.
the status was
Yeah.
deleted.
So
you
Yes.
can't
this
find
guy,
it.
he's this kind of guy that posts like pictures with his shirt a little bit unbuttoned, like you said before, showing his tattoo, and he's like, "Oh, I'm lonely. Someone come cuddle" on Facebook, kind of fucking bullshit. Cringe as fuck
Gross.
to watch.
He also had like 5,000 friends, I noticed, but like all of his
Spammed.
posts that he posts all the
They're
time,
inactive.
And a linked
one like
TikTok
every
account.
time.
That's
No.
how you tell.
And I'm like, oh, you're that dude that adds everybody and asks everybody to like your band page. Like, oh, fuck, dude, you're so annoying. Like, you're already so annoying just looking at your profile. I'm like, oh, you spend all day long trying to get this shitty little band going.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not working.
No, I mean,
It hasn't
I
worked
can't
for the
say
past
anything,
4
but
years.
it's just like,
It's never gonna, because that band probably sucks.
Patrick
dick.
said I can't say anything because he's done it like thousands of
no.
times.
I was talking about what?
Guilty.
The fuck.
Okay.
No,
Keep it
just
going,
because
though.
like
Keep it
these
going.
people
What
know
else?
these guys. But and I don't want to say anything that can tie them together. But I mean, the other guy,
Sure you do.
He's you know, she's kind of just saying all kinds of crazy shit on the internet, picking fights with everyone.
She always does.
It's so weird, and it just goes on these huge rants that just make no sense whatsoever.
About
just
the
rambles.
littlest shit.
The littlest shit. It's so fucking dumb.
Plays victim often.
Yeah, seriously plays victim. It's the kind of person that says a lot of really shitty things to you, and then will delete what they said and then post anti-suicide stuff on their page to
Yep.
make them out to be such a good person.
Yeah.
And it's really,
Gotta
really
love those
fucked
people.
up that does that kind of shit, right? I mean, that's psychotic
Yeah.
behavior.
So this is the girlfriend of, to clarify for the listeners that are confused, the status came from girl, then girl's girlfriend is who we're talking about, and John is the band dude that
Yeah.
was also involved in this comment thread
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
The tiniest,
just a lot of
little, skinniest
But the
people picking
girl's
fights with
girlfriend,
Cody.
though, you guys also know this person, and they're like, I keep
We know
hearing the
every
word,
single
Yeah,
one.
I know all of them.
I
So
keep
what do you
hearing the
know?
word psycho and all this crazy shit being going on. You got some
well,
stories? Something we could talk
The
about?
girl's girlfriend is definitely a psycho.
Okay.
And
But how so? What kind of, how do you, see, I might think of
No
a
names
psycho
are-
very
I
differently
know,
than how
I'm trying
you
to
think
say
of a
it without
psycho.
saying names.
Let's call him W.
W. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Anytime I've ever been around W, it's never been a cool time. Like, fuck, man, I just want to say the name. I can't
Say
say
G
W.
Dubs. How about G Dubs?
G-Dubs.
Yeah, call him G Dubs.
All right,
G Dubs Bush.
whatever. I'll just call him W. Whenever W's like at a show, it's just so fucking awful. Like, he just takes the fun out of everything. You can never have fun around him. He'll always just go off on like the littlest shit about
Wait,
anything.
she or he?
She
The
now,
person's
back
transgender.
then-
We're tiptoeing
Okay,
around this.
okay,
Person's transgender,
okay.
but it's
I know
a she,
it's
right?
so
Yeah.
tough to figure out, but I try to
I'm
respect
not here to
this.
shit on somebody's pronoun. If she wants to be called she,
No,
let's call her
no,
she. But
no,
like,
no.
tell me
I'm
how
not
she's a
intentionally
psycho.
when they
saying
knew
that.
this person,
I know,
it was
I know,
a
I know.
he.
But
you know,
no.
so it's probably different.
But also,
Right.
like, that's another problem I have. If you want to be a male or a female and you're still, female, male, you're changing sexes, that's fine. Do one thing. You do you. But this Dubs, G Dubs,
Yeah.
she should not be trying to be a female.
Why
Probably
is that?
for all
What's
the wrong
the-
reasons.
you know,
all
I
of-
have a theory on that too.
It goes back probably into family things, and then just very mentally unstable, and
For
it's
sure.
and it's more of like a
A front to get away with shit?
yeah
Yeah, that's what we
so
all think.
so like
I heard
agree.
people. I heard
agree.
people say
Yeah.
that they were like that. She would talk shit about like transgender people beforehand, which I totally believe. He would talk shit about anyone she could.
And just to clarify, so dummies on the internet don't get mad, they're not purposely saying this person's a he or she or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
You knew this
support
person
this.
Yeah,
when
before.
it was when
Yeah.
they were he.
and
So whatever.
yeah, and the reason I say I just wouldn't call him her is because of the alleged things that he has been accused of. Like it's
Like what?
Uh,
We're not saying their name.
Allegedly.
oh
Man,
had
Ethan almost started crying.
yeah, it's pretty.
Did it happen to you, bud? Are you
no,
all right?
no, I wouldn't let her do shit to me.
Get the doll, Pat. Where did he?
It was
she-
no,
Did he touch
but so allegedly had been holding his at the time girlfriend hostage
Oh, yeah.
in his in his, what was it, apartment, condo?
Yeah.
So it was something.
Jesus Christ.
And she was paying for it with her money that she got from her parents, and it was, and I guess they died, and something happened, and she got money, but yeah, she was paying for everything. The girlfriend, the actual girlfriend.
He was staying there for free.
He was staying there
and
for free, abused her,
Yeah.
kept her.
Imagine the darkest shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of it. And there's a lot of crazy stories that go into it.
Really bad stuff.
Allegedly, of course.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
And that's who this person was, talking shit to me for defending my girlfriend for making a joke.
Yeah, W.
I was just there
This
basically
guy
saying
should
like
get
it's a
shot
fucking
in the
joke.
face.
No, dude, legit
Yeah.
psycho.
That's far.
I've been waiting for something to be said for me to give a fuck about this entire time, and it's finally been said. And this guy should get shot in the face.
There you go.
That dude's a scumbag.
I kind of agree, but like I wouldn't go that far. I feel like it would be better if he just got thrown in a jail and was put there forever. Because
It's that bad? This person's that bad?
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
Because they're extremely manipulative, and it's to the point where they will post those things online or Facebook, whatever, Instagram, and they'll have a decent amount of people backing them, and then those people will have other people backing them, and it becomes them being the victim instead of the actual victim. So it's
Just like it sounds like a bunch of victims hanging out and having
It really
victim
is.
parties for each
Yeah.
other and fucking making victim statuses.
Yeah.
Real toxic
This person
group.
made a joke and hurt my feelings. Let's rally the troops. Like what? No, just
Hey,
be an adult.
Victims
Get the
are
fuck
victims
over
for
it.
a fucking reason. All right, bud, let's get that fucking straight.
Facts.
All right.
Oh,
They're
somebody's gonna
victims
quote
for
you
a
on that one day when you're trying to get a job that actually pays you
fucking
money.
reason.
You don't think you
Jesus
care
Christ.
now, but you're gonna have that quote in front of you on a desk, and you got your full suit
Let's
on.
slap that on a t-shirt. Buy it. $20, folks.
what about all the
Victims are fucking victims for a reason. Hit up
Luke
Pat
Young.
tonight. It's coming out. It's gonna be on the new line soon.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my god.
Oh man, we've done so many things that should have got us in trouble if anybody was actually
Hey,
paying
just-
attention. So this would be a gauge of who's actually listening.
Right. Just go through a list of
This whole
everything that's
episode.
been said. It's pretty fucked.
We've went pretty far on this thing before. But,
What bridge are we burning next?
but I'm quoting Luke. Luke quote: "Victims are victims for a reason." Oh man,
Goddamn.
someday we're gonna regret this episode. All of us.
It's all right. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like the one person listening that absolutely entwined everything in that kind of scene, and everyone just found out and was like, "Yo, post everything to social media right
Dude.
now! Like, fuck these dudes! Like, fuck all of them!" Like,
That'd be so awesome,
Dude,
though,
I'm
'cause
waiting
then we'd
to
actually-
hear it.
it-
Like, I know we'll hear something
knowing
about
my
this.
luck, it would happen.
about
I
this
don't-
episode specifically.
Yeah, I guarantee someone's going to say, "Oh my god, what the fuck did you say about this person?"
Well,
This is
you know,
such an
how
appropriate-
seriously do you think really people are going to say that about these particular individuals we're talking
Probably,
about? They're
yeah.
so well
At-
known.
Yeah,
for
at a
not
show.
being-
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, see, listen, there's
You're a victim. That's why you're in court. You're playing
What
it
the
back.
fuck?
Listen to me right now. It's because you're weak. Grow up. Settle it out of court. Grow up. Let's move on.
What the fuck?
I hope you're playing that in court too. I don't give a shit.
All right, let's move on.
Do that. Put that on the same shirt, Luke, or two shirts.
Slap it on the back. I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
This episode's so appropriate because we're also doing Canyon Monfrado.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're calling
I'm
teaser.
broken.
We have to call that dude at some point, but like all this drama we've been talking, we don't normally do this. This isn't
No,
like
this
the
is-
fucking TMZ podcast. If this is your first time
Yeah.
listening,
Yeah.
there was just an eventful
Lots of drama.
Let me just wipe my tears.
Oh, good
The
product placement for all the
right.
audio listeners. He's wiping his
the
tears with one of our
unsuspecting
new
plug.
yeah,
New
the
t-shirts.
unsuspecting plug. He's wiping his tears with one of the new T-shirts that you can hassle Pat for. He'd love to have a 48-minute conversation with you in his driveway while he's trying to eat dinner instead
Please,
of
guys,
quickly sending you
Talk
a
to me as
T-shirt.
long as you can, just so you know.
Yeah, really stay out there. Invite your friends over. Friends
He's
that Pat's
all
never met.
about
He'll
fan
make
time.
everyone food.
Invite him into Pat's house. He'll get you a beer. You can kick your feet up on the table.
All of this will happen.
Rachel will give you a back rub.
Plus more. Yeah, plus
you can
more.
smoke cigarettes in his house. I'm not even allowed to.
Yeah,
I've been
you
Pat
can
for
spit
years
on my
now.
floor.
Plus what? Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, you can do, you could shit on my kitchen sink and put
I
it in
didn't
the
even-
garbage disposal if you wanted to.
No, but seriously, get
Are
the
there other
shirts.
places to shit? Like, do you have a toilet?
Yeah, I have a toilet.
I've just
I got
been going
two,
on the
bro.
floor in there, man.
You know, it doesn't surprise me.
As is
come
tradition.
buy a shirt.
Yeah.
No, seriously,
seriously,
come hit us up for shirts. Let's go and sell this shit out.
It would make me so happy to just everybody that has a shirt has a story about like standing outside with Pat and keeping him out there for way too long. While he's obviously, well, Pat's like, yeah, What are you doing the thing?
I love everybody that comes by and talks to me seriously.
And then
but it's like, can it just be a quick exchange?
Come on.
I'm
15
waiting,
minutes max.
I'm waiting
Come on,
for
bro.
you to have the one encounter where they're like, "Yeah, well, I have an Etsy account, and I was wondering if I could come on the show." You know. What I mean?
Oh yeah, You know where I live now.
I'm just fucking around. Pat, he doesn't mind talking to you. I'm just like,
Yeah, we're just
making
giving you
jokes.
shit.
But thank
Nah,
you
he
guys,
does.
everybody that fucking bought T-shirts. If I'm like, I don't know. Can you guys remember all the people that bought? Let's shout them out
No, I-
directly. They've given us money. Like
I
Jack
can't
bought one.
remember.
Shout out to
Worth.
Jack Griffin. Shout out to Black Collar TV
Haley.
Boy. Steve Worth. Haley bought one. Shout
Steve
out to her.
Worth.
Go get a tattoo from her. Fucking. Who else got fucking shirts from us?
Allison
support
Douglas.
Long, get tattoos from her. I think she's at
She's at Red Dragon now.
Super good.
Go
Oh,
check
yeah,
that out.
seriously.
Corain.
She's going back
she's
on
got
soon.
one. Jimmy Howell and Mike Dunn from the Pike Tattoo Company got shirts. Go check them
Shouts
out.
outs. Go down to the Pike Tattoo. Get a tattoo in Cold Springs, Kentucky. Who else? Who else bought shirts? Everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
gave us money.
Brandon.
Everybody.
Actually, I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my fucking head. There's so many of them.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
Woody bought a shirt. Shout out to Split the Abyss.
Fucking Woody. Hell yeah, I love Woody.
Didn't Carmichael buy one?
And the boys from
Carmen bought
Enemy.
one.
Carmen,
Alex
Alex.
Busberg.
The boys
Yeah.
from Enemy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
boys from Enemy.
Trevor
Seriously.
Johnson and Brady Reese. Is that
That's right,
those
boy.
dudes? Yeah, thanks to everybody that bought our shit. We really appreciate you. More cool stuff coming soon. All the awesome artists that we've had on recently. We're gonna start commissioning them to make new dope apparel that you guys can fucking throw on your bodies and keep your meat sacks warm.
Yeah, we got
Be
ideas
tight.
for a butter shirt.
Yeah, we definitely want a butter shirt.
Dude,
The
you
moment we
need a
came
butter
up,
shirt.
the moment we were like, we need more ideas for the next batch, I was like, I got it.
Dude, it's
I
such a
pitched
perfect
it
idea.
and it's happening.
Oh,
It's
did you-
going to happen. Everyone's gonna love it.
Did you guys know? Speaking of butter, did you guys know the guy that got salty bastard tattooed on like his leg or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
He overdosed and almost died.
Yeah,
What?
I've been
Went to
watching.
the hospital.
I've been watching it quite closely. It's quite a roller coaster to.
To roller
Go
coaster, I
through.
thought it ended when he died.
No,
He's alive,
He's
bro.
alive.
He's alive.
He's
and
alive?
He's good. He was in a coma.
He's
He's
alive
good.
and partying harder than ever.
He was in a coma.
Yeah,
Wait,
he went
you-
to a
what-
coma.
whoa, he's
Okay,
in a
what was
coma?
it? What was he taking? Like, what
Meth.
was he doing?
He tried to. Okay,
Meth?
this dude tried to overdose on meth.
But
Apparently.
this isn't a secret either. He's got videos of him hot railing meth.
Allegedly.
He's got like
Yeah.
a viral video of him like hot railing the longest line of meth you've ever seen and just blowing it
It's
out.
yeah,
He would piss on his
viral.
girlfriend on the internet and put him like in the bathtub or whatever. I
The
knew this
porn.
girl. I didn't really know him. I saw him at the Bastard Bash. Like he was the first one there or whatever, and he was drunk as fuck. Showed me his tattoo. I don't even think he's ever listened to the Bastard Sermon. I think that like meth makes you do crazy things.
Oh, it
maybe
really-
that's just me and my weird opinions.
Yeah, I used to work
I
with a
think
meth
that
head.
meth
Yeah.
makes you unstable a bit. So did I. Yeah,
It's
that's
pretty
why.
awesome.
Yeah.
I think everyone has at this point.
Yeah, it's
Like-
a rock solid
What's
theory. I
crazy
think.
is that
Meth makes crazy people. It's not reaching to say that he's a little out there, but that motherfucker, he OD'd on meth. That was the
he
problem.
overeated on meth. And what's crazy is that he's got like this cult following of females that are so into it, like so into this like
That's his whole thing. He just
trashy
fucks a bunch
meth
of-
thing.
It's meth life, bro.
Like I think about like 4 or 5 of them got his name tattooed on him. Like
my
yeah,
God.
like randomly.
Dude,
like
the meth community is unreal.
it's
Well, they're loyal, bro.
Loyal to their
crazy.
dude.
Like
right. If
he-
you got it, you got it.
Follow the
if the girlfriend is like about to stab him with a knife, he'll be posting live videos of it on like Snapchat and he'll be posting it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does not give a fuck at all. He'll post stories about how he was like engaged. I don't know if he said he was engaged. I think he was in a relationship and he was left alone in the room with one of her friends and he fucked her and he said that's your fault for leaving me alone with your friends. Like, what kind of fucked up shit is that? Like, he'll say this shit on the internet.
Don't say his
dude.
name.
It's
Don't
like-
say his first
I
or
won't
his
say
last
his
name.
name.
But here's the dude. He's got his own page that like 3,000 people like and shit like that.
You gonna
but-
message him?
Do it.
Our listeners can't see that. No, I'm just showing them if they don't know who the dude is. Do you guys know this dude?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So here's dude. Just so that, is there photos?
So he's gone to jail multiple times. He likes to get women pregnant on purpose.
What?
He does.
Fuck?
That's something for sure. Not even alleged.
I think I have a
he would
friend request waiting from him.
Hey, I will say, dude, following his profile and like his life is quite entertaining.
That's his real thing.
I'm a strong advocate of following cringy people on the internet and seeing what they do with their lives.
Oh, I know you are.
Oh, I love it. It fuels me.
No, he posted the video of him like almost dying or whatever the fuck, right?
He had the video.
I don't know if there was a video. Was there a video?
Oh, there's pictures.
There's videos of him, doing the hot railing. But
oh my,
holy goddamn.
yeah, he got fucked up. But I think what's crazy is that he left the girl that's in the picture here for another girl.
Liver failed and both kids.
They got hooked on meth, both of them, and they both have kids. All this shit. This guy has a newborn and all that shit.
He's on dialysis.
Yeah, his organs are failing and shit because of the meth overdose, and he's like partying, drinking and shit afterwards.
He's
and
already drinking.
Oh, he started drinking even on his off days.
He's
out
got
of the
all of his
hospital.
bitches in the hospital with him.
Yeah, all these people have his name tattooed on him, or you know what I mean. And like they'll be over there and they'll be like,
all of them look
fucking
like they're
nose.
framing Hanley's #1 fan.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, they always post online, like, together on his statuses in the public saying that they'll suck his dick together on the hospital bed and shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why are you going for him? He's like a meth head.
Look, he was in a coma, right?
He was in a coma for like a couple weeks and everybody thought he was going to die.
Yeah, we'll suck his dick. What the fuck?
That's what they're
feel
saying.
that? Do you feel that? Like when you like?
No.
Okay.
You're in a coma.
Hey,
why would you feel your dick didn't suck?
But what if it did?
But like because some people can hear.
I don't know.
What if it did?
Is that worth a Google search?
But what?
Do you
What
feel
if
blowjobs?
This is brutal reading it though, because like I
Yeah.
just read it all. I'm afraid to read it out loud because then it'll connect it to him directly. But he's talking about his kidneys failing.
Kidneys are failing.
He said
Liver's
he's not
failing.
fine at all. His expectancy to live isn't high, and he's
learning
talking
to
about
use fingers again.
don't smoke
Right.
meth.
Don't
dog.
fucking do
Thanks
meth.
for getting the bastard tattoo, but
Yeah, but seriously, like,
Probably
what the
chill
fuck's
on that
going on
meth.
with your life, bro?
probably
Allegedly.
no more meth, dude. That's probably a mistake.
He just
Hopefully,
probably thought the logo was cool.
I don't know. He just. I all respect for the man getting a stick of butter on his leg with salty bastard on
Right.
it, you know.
The man is a
shout outs
fool.
to that.
The man is a
Savage.
fool.
But
all right?
he's doing
100%.
meth, and I don't
foolish
think he should be
decisions.
doing meth.
I don't think anyone should be doing meth.
No.
Well,
not at all.
You just said it like I don't know. It was just very misleading. It was like I don't think he should be doing meth. Like maybe other people.
Unless
maybe other
you're
people.
around
Some people.
firearms.
Yeah, for real.
or,
Then
at
it's
least,
safe.
or at least your kids are
Then it's safe.
while you're doing meth.
Right.
Kids are out in the
School
street.
zones
Fuck it.
and weaponry.
School zones and weaponry.
Luke's
Everything
fucking
is gonna get
stupid
flagged.
statements. Instead of just like getting people mad at us, is gonna get the FBI to kick
Right,
this
we're gonna
door
get
down.
Yeah.
we're gonna get flagged
for sure.
immediately. Already,
None
are.
of us are allowed to fly anymore.
God,
Not
no.
at least.
FBI's
I haven't
Raid
even
Dad's
even
house.
been on a plane yet. Like what the fuck?
You never rode on a
You
plane?
never been on a plane?
No.
I've never been on a plane either.
Oh, you
See?
guys are grounders.
So I hate
Dude,
it.
before I
hate it.
moved to
Have you been on a
Coleraine,
plane,
Hold on,
Cody?
you're talking over each other. What were you saying, Ethan?
I've never been on a plane. Have you been on a plane, Cody?
I've been on like 12 planes. I hated it every time.
I'd be like Cody,
I feel
man.
like-
Fuck
yeah,
that. No
I feel like
way.
I would
wanna
too,
be in
but
a
I want
fucking
to.
metal tube in the air.
No thanks.
No
yeah.
way.
We're
Right.
like
Saying
3
that?
miles in the air. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm cool on that.
Yeah, no. I
I'll
feel,
drive.
I'll drive.
Yeah.
It's way more dangerous. I don't give a fuck. I'll drive. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're all good. I was gonna let you just continue that little banter. That
I
sounded
thought you were
interesting.
going to
You.
go on a good
No,
rant
yeah.
there.
I guess
Alright.
you're
I'll
gonna
stay
suck
on the
each other's
ground.
dicks.
Yeah,
Pat
no.
flies like it's nothing. Yeah, dude. What could go wrong? We're 8 miles in the sky with
Yeah,
fucking
Pat's
you know,
always fucking
toothpaste tube.
vacationing all
8
over. aren't
miles.
you?
8 miles
Dude,
in the
I-
sky.
Whatever it is. 3 miles, 5. I don't fuck
No,
it. It's
like-
a couple miles.
you're
It
a
is.
couple miles.
30,000
you dumb bitch.
feet? What is that? There's 5,200 and something feet to every mile. So that's
Oh,
Let's watch him do his math.
I'm
Go on.
Cody, and
A lot of
I
drunk
do
math going
numbers.
I
6
just-
miles,
I
right?
don't
Carry
know.
the 4.
I just-
Look at Mr. Smarty Pants over here. He's so
If you're
scientific.
30,000 feet in the air, I don't know if that's an accurate number. What's the number? How far are you in the air?
Like
It just
33,000 feet. Some
It-
probably
it-
more than that.
It depends on where you're
33,000
going to.
divided
I
by
feel
5
like
is like 6 miles in the sky.
I
That's
feel-
crazy.
right.
6 miles up. It's insane.
But
Don't do it. It's
I also
scary.
feel like it just depends on where you're going because you probably go up higher
I've been out of
if
the
you're going
country.
farther.
I've been on 45-minute plane rides and I've been on 6-hour plane rides, and they both suck.
Dude,
Fuck
they
both
both
of them.
suck.
I've flown over like the ocean and stuff.
And I've been in little tiny planes, like Lunken Airport style planes when
Oh,
I was a
God.
kid. Fuck those things especially. Turbulence is scary.
Turbulence
that's the
is
worst
pretty
part.
scary. It
I
is kind
hate
of
it.
scary because you have no control over it and you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. And sometimes it can be pretty fucking rough. But they usually make you keep your seatbelts on at that time, and it's not as dangerous as you think it would be. As long as the flight attendants aren't panicking, then you're fine. And I've never seen them panic. All right.
Can you
I think that's
imagine
their
if they
job.
were
I've never seen them panic.
You're like, what's wrong? And they're like, I don't know.
That's
I hate every part of that.
That's fucking Patrick's rule of thumb. If
the flight attendants aren't panicking, you're fine. Why would you? They're walking around on carts.
Because Patrick's if it's a bad time and I'm a flight attendant, I'm panicking. I don't give a fuck. Like, everyone's going to freak out.
Why wouldn't you freak out? I'd freak out if the plane was going down for sure. 100%. How would you keep your professional cool? Like, oh, I'm gonna fucking die. Like, oh, my paycheck's gonna matter. Dude, it's a crazy
thought in the first place. It's an aluminum tube that you fill with people and then you chuck it through the air.
You chuck it.
You know what's crazy that I noticed the last time I was on a plane about 2 months ago, and I remember seeing like in the cabin as you're getting there, as it pressurizes, which is such a weird feeling. You see on the ceiling all this steam going above you, like it's putting it looks like smoke going into the cabin, but it's just steam pressurizing the vehicle for you, and it's crazy looking because you're like, this doesn't look right. This looks like this plane's on fire. But when you go over like the ocean and shit, you feel very vulnerable because if you go down, like,
I don't
good
like
fucking
water
luck,
anyway.
Dude, if
you're
you're
in
going
open
down,
ocean.
you're dead either way.
You mean you might survive, but because there's been
Maybe.
people that have fallen out of planes.
Here's
at
what
the
I don't like
maximum
about
height,
it.
and they've survived.
Fallen out of a plane. How do you just fall out of a plane though?
Like there's like some sort
That
of
lady went out the window of a flight and they tried to save her. They were holding on.
Yeah.
The legs on the fucking side.
way.
She's pulling back. She got sucked out the side. And then that dude's life was in danger that tried to save her. I'm not shitting. They had
That's
the
what
emergency
happens.
land a plane. It just happened like a year ago.
Oh, really?
And I was like,
Yeah.
fuck planes, man.
Yeah. If
I'm
there's
never
like-
doing it.
If there's like a tiny hole in it, the pressure just goes out and you
Yeah.
get sucked out. Yeah, you would absolutely get sucked out.
What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, hold on. Let me look it up. Keep bantering.
You don't know
but-
that, Luke?
Oh, I want to see
You guys
it.
are so
No.
uninitiated.
This
No,
dumb bitch gets sucked out of a window. in a
Gravity.
plane.
If there's a
Pool,
hole,
you know,
bro, if there's a hole, it will suck everything through that hole.
I fucking understand that.
But like, how do they allow? Like, how do you even
Happened
like
last year, dude.
remotely under? Like, how do you not know that the windows are closed?
No, look, it was an explosion. It's not even that.
It was an
read it.
okay,
It's a
okay.
super tragic
That
event.
makes sense.
You can't open the windows, retard. You thought that they were just like
no,
opening windows.
the way you
Why
two
were you
fucking,
jiggling with the locks that they just leave
Okay.
there for
No,
you to
the
play
way
with?
you two fucking idiots were talking about it was like,
Like,
yeah,
she
she
just got
just fell
sucked
out
out
the
of the fucking
window, and
window,
someone
like-
was just holding on to her.
I'm sorry you've never been on a plane. That is my fault that you don't know that they keep them sealed so nobody can
Cody,
fuck
you
up.
said in the last episode I grew up poor.
I say it almost every episode.
Check out the last episode where Cody calls me poor with Ram Barnacle.
You act like I was living under like the ivory pillars. No,
plug.
me too, bud. We use cookies to manage our website. Yo,
Cody, I saw you pack your lunch in high school, and you for sure had a golden spoon in there.
I never packed my lunch, bud. I was always going through that fucking free line
exactly
with your bitch ass.
They had a free line?
Yeah, I know that you don't
for
understand.
the poor people.
Growing
What?
up.
Yeah, I don't understand what. Why?
Life of luxury.
Patrick's
my
like,
life
what?
of luxury.
You don't each have your own butler to hand deliver meals to you every lunch?
Doesn't it
period?
cost money every year to go to the
Bro,
high school
I
you went to?
grew up poor.
No, shut up, Pat. We're fucking
middle
hell.
class.
Nobody grew up poor. Wears this sweater now. No one.
Dude, I got this at Goodwill.
No one.
It was like $5.
some old money sweater.
This is an
shit
old
right
that
here.
an old man
Some
died
real-
in this thing.
Some real blue blood shit right
Thrifty
here.
shopping is what the rich kids do these days,
shopping.
Patrick.
Pat, I bet those pants. I bet you didn't even rip those pants. I bet you bought
I
them
did
ripped.
buy them ripped.
How much did you spend on them pants, Pat?
They were
Tell
like
me.
$25.
Don't lie to me. How much were they really? Did you
$25
leave out
clearance.
100 in
Hold
that?
on, hold
Said
on.
on clearance.
Where did you go?
He's a thrifty rich.
Where'd I get? You
You
guys
went
gonna
to a
make
high
fun of
school.
me,
That,
dude.
you went to a high school that cost money, don't?
I
didn't
went
you?
to-
true
Dude, I went to H&M.
Not a little bit of money. It wasn't like $40.
I went to H&M.
H&M for the pants. There you go.
Where the fuck what do you want from me, all right? It's called fashion, Cody, all right? Not everybody shops at JCPenney.
I went shopping with Pat one time.
Did you really?
Yeah, we went to the mall together. It was when I bought my first Jordans because I was like, I love these shoes.
yeah, that's right.
But everybody's like, you look like such a fool in these. Like chain wallet, blue jeans, a battle vest, and Jordans, fam? Like, what is the Jordans about? And I was like, I love them. They're great. It was the best shoes I've ever worn. I
I
want
was about
another.
to say, those shoes were fresh.
I fucking love Jordans. I would wear them again, but like you look so weird in them.
What do you mean? 'Cause
Because
you wear-
But no, we went to Kenwood.
He's not a
'cause,
fucking
you know,
basketball
Pat's
player.
a rich. He goes to Kenwood to shop. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
just
fucking
go to the
rich,
Northgate
let me tell you
Mall
guys.
and the thrift store like me and my family. But
Let me tell you guys.
Pat's blue
Little
blood
budgeting
family.
made me rich.
He would actually get on private airplanes to fly to Beverly Hills. No, I'm taking this too far, but we did. And the whole time he was in H&M. I shit you not, in the Kenwood H&M right by the food court, right, Pat? And then fucking.
That's right. I know exactly where it's at, Cody.
Right next to your favorite chicken tender stand. And we went in there, and Pat was like, Cody, why don't I try to upgrade your style? And I was like, sure, you're a handsome man. You know how to dress. Let me see what kind of knowledge.
That's right, I know how to dress.
He was like, yeah, here's a sweater that goes to your knees. And I was like, no.
What the fuck? I never gave you no fucking cardigan,
here's some
bitch.
skinny jeans. He was like, it'll work great. What with your fat fucking womanly ass and little dick. So Pat's doing it with no ass and a big old zoo animal dick, and it all looks good packed in there, all nice and tight, leathery and stuff, looking like a boa constrictor wound up, ready to attack some poor unsuspecting victim.
So Cody left in the same jacket he's been wearing for 6 days straight.
Here's a wool woven fucking like beanie, and I was like, no, Pat, no, he's not what I want. Where's the hot topic?
He's like, here.
Where's the Slayer and the Pentagon?
Where's the new image?
Here's
the
a lot of
Kenwood
hipster.
new image.
What are you gonna say, Matt?
Nothing.
What, you saying you guys don't shop at H&M? Fuck
No,
you if you
I
don't
don't
shop
shop
at
at
H&M. It's a
H&M.
good
No.
store and it's cheap as fuck,
I'm not
bro.
a woman, Pat.
I don't shop.
I'm not
H&M.
a woman.
I went.
Look, bro.
I went to
Okay.
Abercrombie and Finch once. So that was pretty cool.
Never. I've never bought from
where do
either
you
of
guys?
those stores.
Neither have I.
Hold on, where do you, Ethan
I
and
dare say
Matt-
I've never been in an A&E or A&F.
He's
What is
fucking
it?
lying,
A&F.
dude.
I got a scarf. It was pretty fucking
No,
live.
where do you guys shop at? Where Ethan and
warm.
Matt? Where do you guys shop
Not mad
at
at you.
usually?
It was warm.
But you have some
I,
big dick energy with that scarf. But I ain't mad at you. It's just not my style.
Yeah, I lost it.
He's got
What
little
was
your
dick
question?
style.
Little dick style.
where
yeah.
we shop.
Ethan, what were you gonna say?
I don't
Where do you
know.
shop, bro?
I don't really shop too much, man. Whenever I do, I get cheap shit. I don't know, like TJ Maxx or something like that.
See, you don't know where you got any of your clothes because you've had them for 8 years, just like me.
Oh, I got this shirt from him. I know that.
Okay,
Cody, you
yeah.
wear the same shit for 8 years straight.
Yeah, because it's just clothes. I don't fucking care.
I do
Well,
too.
I get it. I make a new jacket every once in a while. That's my way to
look at this. Look at
be
that.
different.
You see?
Yeah.
You see this?
Whoa, what's up with your clothes, bro?
It is like it is almost
Bro, that's
completely
fashion.
off.
That's fashion.
This is that Kanye shit, bro.
That's
You bought it like
fashion.
that?
No, look, this is
Look,
stitched.
That's Yay 2021.
Dude, for real. Yeezus, boy.
How'd that happen?
My dog.
Dude.
I just,
I feel that.
dude, I just like it. I don't know. It looks, it looks Kanye.
I never would have noticed
It's
it ever.
Kanye
Right.
chic.
It looks Kanye.
Dude, I
It's
thought it
dope.
was just part of the fashion.
It is.
I thought that was a hole for your thumb.
No.
It's a big hole.
No, this is actually a larger hole. I just, stitched it back up. This is just like falling off. I can fucking
Love it. Love it.
For our
dope.
listeners, he's got the edge of his right arm
if-
sleeve,
if
and
you
it's
want-
completely ripped apart.
If
Oh,
you
yeah.
want, you could take that cuff off and then get a fat old bottle like his Gatorade, and you can just have it.
Don't
as like
listen
a
to dude
little-
with the Uzumaki Clan T-shirt on, giving you
not doing that.
fashion advice.
I'm not
Shut
doing
up, Luke.
All right.
Here,
Let
what
me-
you need to
let
do
me
is go
tell
to
you-
H&M.
I
Let me
don't
tell
shop
Luke
either.
what you wanted to tell him, but you didn't know him well enough. Shut the fuck up, Luke.
Oh, well, I mean, I could have said that. I could have definitely said that. It would have been all right.
Hey, I look pretty fucking good, all right.
I'd say.
Are those cargo shorts?
No, those are cargo
How
pants.
else is he gonna run
Those
with
are-
his arms
no.
all the way back
I
and his
think
head
they're
tilted
joggers.
forward?
They're
I think
fucking.
they're joggers.
They're joggers, but they're cargo pants.
Luke's shoes are fucking nice, though. Let me
Luke
just say
does have
this.
quality kicks.
I love those kicks,
fat
man.
Adidas. I love those.
Adidas is that
the,
shit.
quality.
the gum bottom layer.
Look, I
the
don't
sole.
understand why people hate on Adidas.
I
Like,
like
if people
Adidas.
who
Dude,
wear
I like
Adidas,
Adidas.
but there's people out there to be
Dude,
like,
I've
oh,
been rocking
love Adidas.
since Booznits in 2010, my friend.
I love
Booznits?
Adidas.
I don't know what that is.
Dude,
Should I look
check
that
out
up?
check
What's
out
up,
the
Booznit?
Adidas shoes from
didn't even watch the
Booznits.
chicken sucked out of
He's
the
a
plane.
Oh yeah, we
skateboarder,
never
bro.
got to
Oh.
our original. Everybody's like,
Yeah.
hold on a minute. A lady got fucking sucked
Yeah.
out.
Sorry,
of
we
a
got
plane.
carried away with how good looking I am. Let's watch the video.
Yo, hold the
Yes,
fucking
that's
phone
what
here.
happened.
Here's this video.
Yeah, well, it's not even a video. It's the
Well,
first
there's a video
pictures of a
there, but-
woman sucked out of a plane window after a horrific explosion.
They have video of it.
33,000?
No.
Dude, that would be fucking crazy,
Oh,
though.
I want video.
I want to see the hole.
Could you imagine watching a woman get
Oh, wait,
whipped
it
out of
says-
an airplane at that
like a
speed?
rag
That'd be
doll.
unreal.
Dude, that'd
Okay,
be fucked
here it is.
up.
It would be like the Digimon intro where they're just whipping that like reasonable suit.
Dude, she turned. Bro, she turned into a Beyblade.
Oh, Jesus. All right, it says a fireman and a Texan in a cowboy hat. Of course. You wear a cowboy hat on a plane, you fuck. Managed to pull Jennifer Riordan back inside the Boeing 737 where an off-duty nurse battled in vain to save the mother of two's life. Damn, so she got sucked out the plane, got fucked up so badly by it, they still got her back in the plane, and they couldn't save her life. She died. God, dude, Jesus. That's fucked. Travelers also praised Captain Tammy Jo Schultz for nerves of steel after she calmly landed the plane despite only having one working engine. It later emerged that Miss Schultz used to be a Top Gun fighter pilot in the U.S. Navy. God damn.
How do you not
Mrs. Riordan, 43, a bank executive from Albuquerque, New Mexico, was killed, and 7 others were injured outside of the Southwest Airlines plane as it headed for Dallas. Their internet sucks a fat old bale of dicks. So. All right, there it is.
What fucking site are you on right now, Cody?
Flight 1380 took off from the New York's LaGuardia Airport on Tuesday at 10:27 a.m. with 144 passengers and 5 crew on board. About 20 minutes into the flight and at 32,000 feet, passengers heard an incredibly loud noise as an engine blew apart. This is what I'm talking about. Why are you getting on fucking planes? You just... bang! Out of nowhere, you're sleeping, and then fucking the whole plane shaking. A lady is being propelled out of the window. There's a dude with a white cowboy hat, both fucking spurred boots on the side of the airplane, trying to get her ass back into the plane.
You fucking go back to sleep.
You know what? Then she dies. And then she dies there while a nurse is like, and her kids are crying, and the nurse and her husband's there, and the dude in the cowboy hat's got the hat in his lap or whatever the fuck.
Incredible.
And his whole American jacket fucking suit that he's wearing is just he's crying all over it. Yes, his eagle's even crying.
It is fucking crazy up there. Actually,
and then you're like, is everything gonna land the plane now? Like, oh yeah, it sucks she died, but I don't want to die too. Not like this. She got off easy.
Her face was probably fucked up.
Shit like that could just happen.
So
you ride a bus, the wheel falls off. What the fuck happens? They've replaced the wheel. Yeah. Oh, everybody got jostled.
How long did they stay with the plane? Like.
Well, the thing is, you're gonna have to finish your route most likely, or if you're close enough, or you go to the nearest airport if there's enough. Because I remember the last
emergency landings. They go to the nearest landing ship. Sometimes when it's an emergency.
Let me tell you why. Let me fucking tell you why. Okay, because the last plane I was on, someone had a heart attack and they finished the whole plane ride.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they have a doctor on board?
Mostly because Pat was like, I have to get to my destination. We're not stopping for your
I'm trying to get on vacation.
Stupid. Fuck. I'm trying to get to vacation.
I'm too rich
I already have my sandals on, okay?
My H&M
Does he
sandals.
make under 30?
My parents didn't pay for this flight just for me to be late to the beach.
Does he make under $30,000 a year? Let him die! Let's
go! Moving along, bud. Taking up all my air.
You know what fucking scares me out of planes though is how
the fact that they can
people
fall out of the
having
sky.
Heart attacks and your whole flight being derailed.
The plane in general.
Oh, it finished. But no, someone getting sucked up in the actual engine. You ever seen videos of that shit?
Yeah, they have to. So
like
when I used to work at an airport,
oh yeah, you did that shit.
When I used to work at an airport, they would show you safety. No, I was on airplanes all the time, but no.
Yeah,
no passenger airplanes.
Fuck you, Cody.
But I've never flown. But yeah, they would have to show you training videos like, hey, when the lights are flashing on the plane and the engines are going, don't go anywhere near the engines because this will happen. And it's just like a bright red smear of chunks and blood all over the roadway.
Meat crowns.
Just done. Like, there's nothing left. He's there, and then he's gone.
Oh, and they showed him to you just so that you were like, scared
don't
enough
do
to
this.
not do that?
Yeah. Well, you basically have to be of 18. Like, you can't be not 18 to work there. Yeah. So, they're for sure showing you
Once you're an adult, you die.
Yeah.
You're expendable.
Like, this is real.
Well, you guys have never been on airplane. None of the three of you.
But the thing is, when I was there, I was underneath the plane every single time because I was the dude with the headphones. Like, yeah, you can start the engines, and then I have to make sure that those fucking idiots didn't get fucking
aren't on the engines. Like on the tips of them, they have like a spiral, and if you can't see the spiral, that means don't stand anywhere in front of it because that's when it's moving.
Yeah, that's the idea.
That's crazy, dude.
Well,
Gets sucked
it's
up.
when those
Like
start,
the Donnie Darko spiral that
the
you're talking
lights
about?
on the bottom and top of the plane start to blink. That's when you know the engines are starting.
I feel
in
like you
rotation.
should just know by
There's
like,
a loud fucking engine
You'll
starting.
hear it.
Back off.
that.
Yeah, don't
and,
worry, you'll know.
That
It's the
and
sound
if you're
of
not
death.
already near it, you should definitely
Even if
see
you're
through
deaf,
it.
you're like you feel your chest fucking.
Yeah.
Like, you've been around these planes moving,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like you can feel that, right? Like,
yeah,
it's-
yeah. Like
power.
especially with really because it's exposed. Like you're open to the weather conditions. So when it's really windy and there's planes flying around the airport at all times of the day waiting to land, and there's planes taking off, the wind can really blow you off your feet sometimes. Like you
Right.
have to be careful walking with these planes. And they're loud as all hell. Like they give you special ear like headphones so you can hear the,
You go
the
deaf.
pilot fine. But yeah, with the engines on, you still gotta like hold it close. So like, what the fuck was that? I'm sorry. Like, yeah, you're good to go. Like, I didn't hear that. Sorry, my bad.
So you have to like know like Navy
No?
SEAL
Yes.
signs and shit.
No,
Like,
yeah, you have to know signs and stuff. You have to know wand signs, and you have to salute the pilot every time. Like, hey, I got the pin, so you can.
Why you gotta
You're
salute
good
him?
on the brakes. It's
Good to
just
go.
Yeah, it's
part of
just
their thing.
Yep,
It's a
yep.
finish.
I was there though
You
to
finished
work
him.
at an
The only way he
airport.
can come in the airplane in the front seat.
Right.
This-
Salute him.
this
He's like,
made me-
ah, all over
Yeah.
that tiny
Finished.
windshield.
Check this out, y'all. You guys won't want to be pilots after this. I was there for a pilot's retirement day, his last flight, and apparently procedure for a pilot's last flight, the port that they land to, they get the fire department together with trucks. I think it's
And
like
they blow it up.
24.
They kill him. They shoot him to death.
Retirement.
That's so stupid, but it made me laugh so hard.
I'm mad I didn't think of it
So
myself.
fucking dumb. I love you, Pat.
But
Keep going.
They get like 12 or yeah, they probably get like 12 trucks together, 12 fire trucks together, and they just spray off water over the archway as it comes flying in. And as it lands and it's rolling through, it just gets soaked and coated. And they like have a whole speech from like someone that they work closely with as they come in. Like you hear it all because you have to work with them. But yeah, it's amazing to watch. Like that's the only job
You
that's
saw
like
it,
a
though? You've seen
crazy
these?
celebration. Yeah, I was there for it. It was awesome.
Dude, that's
I was like, yeah, like I want to be a pilot just so fucking people can celebrate me like that.
yeah.
Make
One
me
day
feel
they'll
good.
feel
Yeah.
they'll feel my.
One day I'll
me.
feel good.
That would be me one day.
Dude, so many fucking people.
What, Cody?
So many people fly. I just don't understand how they just get over it. I don't understand. Like
You
cause
just gotta not think about it, dude.
it causes so much like anxiety and worry in my brain when I get on these fucking airplanes and they start up. Like I thought it had been a couple years since I'd flown last, since my last flight to DC. Which I mean, from here to DC, we're talking 40-minute flight. It's not crazy. And it was on
Sounds
this
like
little
you're
small
too
plane.
fucking lazy to drive.
We were going for an honor flight because my grandpa was a Korean War veteran, and they gave him a free flight or whatever, and I got to go as a chaperone and go and see DC and check out all the fucking.
I bet that's
everything
cool,
down
though.
there. It was great, and they did a big like memorial service when they came back to the airport. Like,
Oh
everybody
yes,
dressed up. It
this
was
is where
fucking
you
cool.
would have been buried. And
That's a
This
good
is
one, Luke.
where your name's gonna be written. You croak.
That's a good one. Oh my god.
But yeah, the first flight was just so nerve-wracking for me that I was considering like, Grandpa, have a good flight. I'm gonna get on a Greyhound, and they had to like, my girlfriend at the time had to talk me out of fucking doing that. My mommy, like I called my mommy, like that's what a fucking bitch I am. Like
Did
I
you,
couldn't.
do you call your mom mommy?
No, but I felt like it made me seem like more of a fruit to call her mommy. So
did.
I,
You are
yeah,
a fruit.
Successful.
yeah, that's what the point to make me look more weak.
Rotten fruit.
Yes, that's
It's
the-
not funny if you have
I
to
said-
explain it, Pat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It wasn't
Wow.
funny.
Nope.
It is now.
But my point is, like, I get fucking super terrified about being on these fucking planes. All right, have we driven this airplane thing into the ground?
Yeah, I
Can we
think
take
so.
a break real quick?
Yeah,
and
let's
call
take a
yeah,
break.
Canyon?
we'll be back after a break, and we'll hit you with a quick ad read.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
call
call Canyon.
We'll be back.
Canyon Monfrado. We'll call his
Oh,
bitch
shit.
ass.
We'll be back.
I gotta piss so bad.
All right, fuckfaces, we're back. And as always, this episode is sponsored by our good friend Anthony Tank Mansfield, or Neil to No One. KNEELTONOONE.com to go check out all of his dope ass shirts, enamel pins, glassware, and soon custom art. He's got these fucking awesome glasses that we're drinking out of every single week. The Hop Thulu glass, the Samurai Sifter glass. He's got these shirts that me and Pat are both wearing. Mine's an Ohio one with the hop on it. Pat's got the Motorhead hop logo where it says no one in Cincinnati on the bottom. It's fucking dope. Go and buy his stuff. Quick shout outs to other people. Higher Level Art, Danny Bobcock, go check him out. Rumble Lips Podcast, check that out. Any of the people that we've been having on recently. Also, as Luke's holding up, we now have fucking shirts. Look at that. Holy Jesus. Look at that. We got a whole Bastard Sermon t-shirt in 3 different sizes. If you need anything other than a medium, a large, or an extra large, hit us up specifically, get a hold of us, and we'll custom order that shit for us. And
just know it takes a little bit longer. Sorry in advance.
We only make those 3 sizes because we're broke. We're broke.
Yep, we're
And
broke.
we can't throw crazy money at this. So we have medium, large, and extra large. If you need a small, if you need anything over that, if you're a big fat fucking bastard.
If you want your babies to be bastards.
Yeah, like mine. But then fucking hit us up for those sizes individually, and we'll make
order
them.
baby clothes.
Get a baby
We just did
onesie.
it. We just ordered some baby clothes.
Right, get a onesie.
Cody's about to have his son
Yeah. son and
bastard
daughter.
out.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
Have both the little ones out in little Bastard Sermon t-shirts.
Yeah, fucking repping at the local, schoolyards,
Yeah.
Like I listen to the Bastard
New young
Sermon.
listeners?
Fuck you, bully. Bitch. That's what's going
Dude,
to happen.
I can already see Cody's kid turning into a little Cody. Like, I've been listening
For
to
real.
fucking these comedy podcasts forever. Y'all, you don't know the Bastard Sermon? That's actually my dad. So
Yeah, I like Slayer too, but I'm not a dick about it.
That
Anyways,
joke,
Cody.
that joke has a long story about it. You tell that joke every podcast, but I don't think everybody knows that story.
I don't care.
It was a
You say
really
that.
good story.
Everyone knows that
Oh, you know
story.
the
I
thing.
know that now.
I don't
Yeah,
know
everyone
the
knows that
story.
story, Cody. All right, not everyone.
don't.
Listen.
Okay, if
Don't be
you're
a dick about
if you're
it.
this far into the podcast and you're still listening, you definitely know that fucking story.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Ethan's been on before. I think twice.
Yeah.
Once.
Once. Yeah, been on once, and he doesn't know that story. So
No.
not
You've been on once?
necessarily.
I want to hear it again, though.
Oh, you rookie.
Again?
I don't know.
That
There was
story's
some.
pretty-
I really don't remember.
That
There was
story-
some homeless. I'll make a very brief, very
Cody
quick
got in a
version.
fight almost, but he said
Surprise,
but some guy came up
surprise.
to him. We were all at the gas station, and some guy came up to him and purposely bumped up into him. Basically,
No. You're missing the whole story.
All right,
He
tell the whole story, Cody.
went up to UDF with Pat and some other friends that we were partying with. Went to go get milkshakes. We're probably faded. And then that sounded like, oh man, Blue Moo cookie dough fucking ice cream in a milkshake, dude. Fuck yeah.
dude.
UDF was right up the
You
street.
fucking get the cookie
so you're
dough
about to hit
chocolate
that shit
chip.
up. But then there was this fucking like weird dude in there like asking people. He was like, "Hey man, can I get a gypsy taxi?" And I'm like, "What the fuck, a gypsy taxi?" And he was like, "A ride?" And I was like, "No, of course you can't. I don't know you at all. Like you just ask
you
people
try to
for a
ask
ride
us
to
for
the
a
gas
ride?
station."
Wow.
And he was like, well, whatever, man. I was like, okay. And then I walked back over, and then he came up to the group that I was then with. I'm like, I'm bullshitting. It's not like other people in line. I'm like hanging out with Pat and them. And he's like, hey, can I? And I was like, I already told you no. And then he was like, are you driving? And I was like, doesn't matter. I told you no already. And then you're not getting in the car with me. Like, that's not happening. And then fucking, like, dude got all fucking brick with me and tried to bump into me. And I pushed him
Obviously,
away.
when there wasn't
and
enough
then
room and
as he
shit.
finally backs up and goes to leave, he's like, I'm wearing a big, I had a battle vest on, and on the back was a big Slayer patch. And he was like, I fucking listen to Slayer too, but I'm not a dick about it. And then he fucking stormed out of the store all fast, and we broke into tears laughing.
Dude, it was
at him.
savage. I mean, the rest they were trying to get rid of him anyways because he was just creeping around and there was only females working. So he was creeping on him, and we just basically got him out of there.
You could stretch that story out longer, but we're not gonna.
I
Anyways,
Stop, Luke.
Hell yeah.
I stopped at a gas station the other day in Norwood, and this homeless...
Speedway Steve was up there.
This old,
thinking
no,
Speedway
I
Steve.
fucking wish I could see Speedway Steve again. But anyways,
Buying 3 packs of cigarettes.
Speedway Steve, if you're out there listening, I wish you well. I hope you get 3 packs of 6 tonight. Anyways, rest in peace, Speedway Steve, if you're dead.
Let's be honest, Speedway Steve probably
Speedway
dead
Steve
by
might
now.
be dead. If
Probably.
he is, rest in peace. Anyways, this guy came out of the fucking ice box. You know how they typically like have the ice box out front,
Like with a bunch of
full
steam
of
and
ice?
shit.
No, he just came out. He was like, "Yeah, that's my hideout over there." And
Hiding in the ice
Brought
box.
out the
And,
fucking
like-
ice thing
and the
with the big.
employees were just totally cool with it. Like, yeah, he just lives there now, I guess.
No, he doesn't.
They probably try to get close to him and he tried to slash him or something.
And he gets some fucking ice.
He of course
there's a dude in there. Like, what the fuck?
Get out of my house! Like, hold on, man.
Shit, dude, this is the beer
I
can.
don't get paid enough.
Now, if you said apartment, I'd be with
The
it.
homeless just start
house?
taking over beer caves inside of gas stations.
House implies multiple rooms, fam.
It's a studio at best.
Yeah, come on now.
Well, it's got a bedroom and it's got a bathroom, I'm sure.
It's got a bathroom.
So
Mostly
hand
a
me the
bathroom.
big bag?
Anyways, Luke.
He opens up the door
Hey,
and
dude,
he
I know
comes
you're
out of
shitting
the
right
ice
now, but that
machine.
big one, I got a big barbecue going. 2 big ones, actually.
Two.
No, not the ones with your dirty
Shut
toilet
the
paper
fuck
on
up!
it. What, Luke?
What do you
He
want?
came out of the fucking ice machine, and he asked for some money. I was gonna give him money.
Of course, the dude that came crawling out the ice machine was like, "Hey, man, can I get 78 cents for the bus?"
Renting this freezer ain't cheap.
But like, I was so amazed that he came out of this ice box. I wanted to give him the money like right away.
Were
Of
you
course you
lit?
did, because you're a sucker.
I didn't have any. Because I'm a sucker. I just watched this man come out of Narnia through an ice box.
Out of Narnia, out of his meth hole at the local speedway.
But
it's
like
ice.
laughing, like losing my mind because I thought I was having a flashback watching this old man just come out of this ice box.
He was an old man.
It was an
I
old
imagine
man.
A young spry guy.
No. He
He's
was
trying
an
to stay-
old withered man.
He's trying to stay preserved. You know?
Yeah,
Trying to
right.
get that scanner rolling.
So I tried to. I opened up my wallet to its entirety to him. Like I have
You
no
were already,
cash.
He was getting
Like
out the
I
fucking
for
ice
sure
box.
would have given you money, but I have no cash. And I go in, I do my
Hey,
business. I
man, can you
come
buy me
out,
something on a card?
and I
hate that.
I'm filling up my gas, and he's pushing DVDs, like bootleg DVDs, right in front of his ice box, and he's bothering literally everyone that walks by or parks for gas.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to catch his name, but I know the exact location because there's no way he's moving homes anytime soon.
What was this, BP Bob? Like, who's this guy?
That's what I'm hoping. Like, I want to get an update on this guy for the show. I'm definitely going to that.
We
that
gotta
gas
talk to
station
him
soon.
and just get little snippets of his life for us.
110%
Like, I want
I
to know
will.
more about BP Bob.
Dude, I'm trying to get involved in the homeless society.
Just for the stories.
Not just for
You
the
sick fuck.
stories. Eventually, we're gonna help.
We're gonna help.
Yeah, the
What
bastards.
the fuck are we gonna do?
Eventually, let's move on.
We gonna go out and
Yeah.
spange with
We've
them?
got
All right,
go out
so
and spange with him.
Yeah, spare change, you know?
Yeah.
Spange.
I'm familiar with the term. I just thought that it was funny that you said it. Like, you know some people flying signs for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
You've got 1 or 2 friends.
Spare change for BP Bob.
so
Facebook event.
yeah.
Patrick.
Everyone roams downtown
I said
Cincinnati
Patrick.
asking for change.
No, I'm just kidding.
So, the moment you've all been waiting for, we're gonna go ahead and call this motherfucker. So,
Who we calling, Pat? They
Let's
all
just
forgot.
be clear. Let's
so
just
he
be
goes by many names, many names. He may go by canned mustard, cannoli Mustang.
Why are you putting out your hands? This is your
You
job.
guys all had these names before.
No, we didn't.
But we didn't prompt this bit, bitch.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you're the
So,
one doing this.
He goes by many different names.
Hold it down, Pat.
But his name is Canyon Monfrado, and he's all over our fucking Facebook page.
Crayon
He's over every
Manchester.
fucking cringe page I've ever seen. It's like he's literally all over it.
He's an attention
And-
whore, and he's doing a good job
Yeah,
of it. He's got a bunch of followers, and like he gets them by just being himself, which
Yeah.
I guess people hate, and posts selfies of himself trying to
All the
I guess
time,
sell
but-
dick pics. I don't know what he's doing.
No
but
one.
we're gonna get him on
find
the
out.
line.
We're
and
gonna
we'll
find
figure
out.
it out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out what's going on with Canyon Monfrado. But
Monfrado.
basically, yeah. So he just posts a lot of weird shit. He just tries to go for cringe. Why cringe? I don't know, but he looks like fucking Ronnie Radke. So I guess the girls dig it. So we're gonna go ahead and call him and see what's up and ask him the questions that
Also-
people in the group had for him,
Also-
as stupid as they are.
Well, before we call him though, this dude showed up randomly on our page. I don't think we set it up well enough. Did we already talk about this in the first?
no, we
half?
didn't. Go ahead.
We've
and explain.
talked about this guy on our show.
Right,
for a
right. But
long
we're about
time
to call
now.
him, so set him up a little bit better, right? Is what I'm saying. Like for the people that have no idea who this dude is or how he appeared or why
He's a
we're talking to
butterball.
him. He just showed up on the Bastard Sermon podcast group, and that page, yeah, it's supposed to be for a podcast, but it's really just a bunch of people.
It's a shitposting page.
Yeah, it's a shitposting page, and this dude posted a selfie of himself, and it was like the
out of nowhere,
trying to look like a pretty boy, tattoo showing, shirt off, that type of thing. And then he's got other photos with his ass out. So like immediately the bastards go to town on him, and everybody starts getting brought together in our community of bastards by this dude posting this like cringy selfie, and then he's like caught off guard by it. Like I just fucking posted something to myself, and then it turns into this whole big thing that gets everybody talking about him, and then he keeps trying to get attention by making posts, yada yada yada. We kick him off the page. He showed back up recently under another fucking profile name, but I want to learn more about the kid.
Yeah,
like
at this point we've accepted.
He's been reaching
cringe.
back out to us.
He messaged me.
We got him out of there. He directly messaged Pat. He wants to be a part of it. He wants the attention. Oh, we'll give you a little attention. You fucking help the group out, man.
Yeah,
so
you know what? Just embrace the cringe. You know?
And I'm fully expecting him to just get on and shit on us and troll us and fucking talk shit.
He may not even answer. He may not even answer the call. We talked to him on the phone briefly before this, so
let's figure out if he's about it.
We're gonna find out. But yeah, we're gonna ask him some stupid questions. But yeah,
these are the questions from the group. We've got him queued up.
He's basically an e-boy who likes to go for cringe posting groups, and for some reason it works. And you know, all power to you. I don't know how you could handle the mental fortitude of getting berated by comments all day like that. That's something else.
Let's hope he answers.
All right, so let's go ahead and give this man a call. If he answers. If he doesn't, we'll just move on.
Well, you should have contacted him instead of being scared about it all break. You was.
Yeah, I agree.
Pussy.
Grow up.
All right, everybody shut up. Everybody shut the fuck up. You're going to embarrass me in front of Kane.
Hello?
Hey, dude, what's up?
Yo, it's Goody.
Hey, man. This is everybody on the Bastard Sermon. Thank you so much for coming on, man.
Oh, yeah, no problem, dude.
Yeah, so thanks for like just listening or being a part of it, whatever. But I just want to ask, like, so like, what the fuck's up, like, with everything? Like, I have so many questions for you on what's going on. Tell me a little bit about yourself, real quick, so that way people know who you are.
Oh, yeah. Like leaving my girl just one week. Yeah, I just live in Chicago. Said you guys are in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I just moved up to Chicago from North Carolina. You know, I travel for a living.
You travel a lot. Where do you travel to?
Yeah, of course. What's that?
Where you travel a lot? Like where all over the world, or just like over the country?
No. I travel around. I drive 18 wheelers.
Gotcha.
You drive 18-wheelers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you do trucking? You do trucking work? You do that shit?
Wait, is this real?
Yeah.
So
like, I just want to make sure, like, that's what you actually do for a living?
Yeah. I haul train freight from point A to point B. I used to do over the road. Like, train freight. So like,
that's pretty cool, actually.
There's a crane. Yeah, there's a crane that like takes off, you know, big containers off trains, and they put them on a chassis, and then I haul that from like Chicago to Green Bay. That's what I do currently. That's why I moved here for that job.
Dude, that answers like a lot of my questions, actually, because I was like so curious. Like, what? This guy's on the internet all the time. It seems like,
well,
all the time,
I also make money on the internet.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
Make money on the internet. So yeah.
Canyon, this is Cody. I'm also one of the hosts of the Bastard Sermon. I wanted to ask you a couple questions too about like the persona that you have, where you're like online posting selfies and stuff like that. Is that all a persona, or is that like I was talking when we set you up, and you could like hear the interview later or whatever, what we said about you before we called you, but like you kind of brought the group together by like you posted a selfie on the Bastard Sermon podcast group, not even really knowing why you'd gotten added to it, and then everybody shit on you, and then everybody got together like fucking with you, and then you came back at everybody, and it turned into like an actual fun thing that got the group together, was just like shitting on you, and then you doubled down, like you go like even deeper into this shit. You go like, well, fuck you guys. I'll troll these motherfuckers. Nobody's on their page. They're a bunch of bitches. Like, I loved it though. I was like you were blowing up the page, so we had to get you out of there. But I'm curious, like, is that the real you on any level, or are you just doing this on like an internet level to fuck around? Like, what's your thing?
No, man. Like, if you go on like top tier cringe posting, or if you go on any kind of shit posting group, I'm doing basically the same thing. I'm not like really trying to insult anyone. I'm just kind of trolling everyone.
Yeah, but
why do you do
kind
that?
Of trolling myself away.
Because I'm in a lot of those cringe posting groups, and then all of a sudden, like after the bastard sermon, you were all over those pages, and it was just so crazy to watch. Like, how do you do that? Like, why do you take the cringe pages of all pages? You know?
Because it's so easy. Because the real cringe is like how like mad people get over something like so little, like is posting a selfie. Like me posting my face gets people so angry. Just by my face alone.
But also,
Canyon, this is
I find humor in that.
I don't blame you. That is pretty fucking funny.
Canyon, this is Luke, the other host of the Bastard Servant, and I fucking love that level of troll, that the genius of it. It's so buried and under there. Like I never would have thought. That's unreal.
Right?
That's awesome.
He's actually he's getting the cringe out of the cringe from other people's cringe.
But it's also
it's cringeception.
But also, this is what I wanted to get to. That's not just for the troll, right? You're doing that, like your whole persona on the internet is like you're like a pretty boy with tattoos all over you, and you've got hot women around you constantly, and you're taking like photos, and you're talking shit about how big your dick is and all this crazy shit. But really, that's what he's doing on the internet, and it works for him. It works. He's having fun. He's fucking around. He doesn't care if he's hurting somebody's feelings. He's gonna fuck all your girlfriends, and that's his whole persona on the internet. But what I'm trying to ask you is, like, does that turn into like an e-business for you? Are you able to talk about that part of it? Like, can you sell are you selling like dick pics left and right, or like what is it? What's your thing? Like, how does this like? It doesn't just end at you being a troll. I feel like
you say you make money off of it. How do you make money off of it? I'm curious.
Well,
because I don't see like ads or anything.
Content. Yeah, I sell content. Well, that's like separate from like what I do on the internet, but I do sell like content on like OnlyFans and many vids, and so does my girlfriend and stuff. But as far as like the whole like girls and all that shit, it's just, like I said, it's just my way of laughing at how offended people get over something so little. Like, I'll post a picture of me choking a girl or whatever, and she'll call me daddy or whatever like that. And what it really does is just, like, set off, like, a lot of people. It gets a lot of shares, and then people just get really offended about it.
Do you like the attention?
Like I said, it's just, well, it gets me more views, and with more views, you know, it gets me, like, more business. Like, you know, I'm also, like, an influencer, so, like, you know, the more views I get, the more my name gets put out there. I get,
but does
people contacting me about t-shirts.
Does the hate ever become too much? Like, have you ever just...
Yeah, people fucking go at you, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure it gets fucking
I've
rough.
watched.
Somebody may have cut deep at some point, you know.
People really, really, really try, dude. They really point out, like, every little detail, like, about me. Like, they'll get into, like, you know, my girlfriend. They'll get into, like, my, like, facial features, and, like, it's just funny to me, like, because it doesn't offend me. I like seeing it, but, like, it does get a little bit much because there's just so much, and I can't really read, like, especially on top tier. Like, there's just so many comments coming in, and I just can't, like, read all of it because I just be arguing with everyone at that point, like, putting people, like, seeing some things that they say, so I just kind of tune out a little bit.
That's probably best.
So is your, like, end goal here to become, like internet famous or YouTube famous, something like that?
Yeah, what's your angle?
Like, what's the end goal? Like, what do you want to do once you get the views that you want? Like, what are you trying to do?
Are you going to be Canyon Monfrado that disappears into the internet in a few years that sold content, or are you going to be Canyon Monfrado, like
the canned mustard?
Or you know,
I don't know, man.
Huge
it's just,
persona.
Like I said, there's no really end game. It's just I'm just going with how it goes, and so far what I do on the internet has worked out.
It seems like you're having fun.
But I don't keep it as like a like something that I need to do every day kind of thing, like in order to like keep my bills up, because I do have a full-time job.
Yeah. I was just curious. That was one of the main questions I wanted to ask you is like, what do you do for money? You're on the internet all day. Like, what do you do? So that makes sense. That makes a total sense.
Dude's working hard, dude.
Yeah.
Got the CDLs.
That shit's not easy.
Everywhere.
That wouldn't be
One of my
easy.
uncles was a CDL truck driver. He drove from like Cincinnati to Kansas and fucking all across everywhere, just shitholes in the Rust Belt and the Midwest and stuff like that. Just going all the way across the country for dumb deliveries, and he had like unlimited fucking not free time, but like time to listen to shows and like radio and dick around on his phone and stuff like that.
Guaranteed.
It's a how long of hauls are you doing when you're doing this truck driving shit? Like, what are you talking? Are you like real long distance shit or just all day like within your general area?
I have about like 4 years experience under my belt now. I used to do over the road, which was like all 48 states, but now I just do, from Chicago to Green Bay, Chicago to Green Bay. Now it's just like consistent like that. I used to, like, for the past 3 years, I just went all over. Some loads I went into Mexico, some loads I went into Canada.
How do you fill the time on those long drives?
What's that?
How do you fill the time on the long drives when you're doing stuff like that? Do you
The
listen
internet.
Well, yeah, but you can't fucking just be on your phone texting while you're driving a fucking 18-wheeler, right? Or can you? How does that work?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'll bring like a friend on the road, or before now I'll bring like my girlfriend on the road, and like I'll have her like go on my phone and stuff. And I have some. Usually anything I post, like on Top Tier or anywhere else, it's like an old picture or something that I took like the previous night. It wasn't like I took it right at that moment.
Yeah,
but I'll just like come up
I've noticed.
with some, like,
You'll post like the same pictures from time to time.
Yeah.
So that's cool that you can bring like people on the road with you. I didn't know you were allowed to do that. That's actually fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. Like there's people who bring like their kids on the road sometimes. Like during summer, people bring their like animals.
Yeah, cats. That's something. I don't know if you're on Reddit at all, but I've seen there's a whole subreddit called Trucker Cats, and it's about truckers who have cats and they live in their fucking semis. It's so crazy how people can actually have that, or like gaming PC rigs and shit. But so it's interesting. But all right, so I want to ask some other questions as well. We have a bunch of questions that people from the group wanted to ask, so they're gonna be fucking ridiculous.
It's all gonna be.
Okay.
Thank you for like actually coming on as yourself right now, because I was like fully expecting you to troll us and like fuck with us, which was fine. We weren't gonna like cut it off if you decided to do that. Which you like the group shit on you is hard enough to where it's like, yeah, if he wants to fucking talk shit to us, I completely get it. Let's just let him do that thing. But the group still doesn't really know that you're just a normal dude, like trying to get some attention on the internet, and it's working, having fun and whatnot.
They all believe your persona.
They all believe your persona straight up. They don't think that you're just another dude, like, and you figured out. I like that you figured this niche out. That's kind of cool.
It's incredible.
Well, I don't know. Let's not go incredible.
It's incredible.
Luke will suck
People
your
that
dick.
cure cancer are incredible.
Kenny Monfrado's
It's
daddy.
pretty cool.
Yeah. What the fuck's up with that video? Hold on. Let's ask you about that. What's up with that fucking video you have of like the compilation of girls calling you God and Daddy? Like, be honest. Like, what the fuck? How'd you get this video together? Like, you're saying, hey, do this for a video?
Are these real girls that were into you? Or
That actually, there was 2 videos. One of them got banned, and I was on a 30-day post block for it. But that was actually just a funny way of me coming back to Facebook for my 30-day block. And I was also trying to promote my music at the time.
Music?
I was trying to like build up. Is that?
Go on.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to like build up like just like kind of like clickbait kind of shit where like people would be like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, what's going on?" And then at the end, it was my song, or like a clip of my song. Getting that together was pretty easy. It's just putting all the videos together.
did you just hit up a bunch of hot girls that you knew and throw them a couple bucks, or was it like actual girlfriends that you had, or like fuck buddies that you had, or what? How did you get all the girls to participate in it?
Most of them are like girls that I was already friends with at the time, and at the time I was talking to a girl named Morgan, and she was the first one in that video. But I actually had to delete the original one also. There was like 2. One of them got deleted, and I had to delete the other one because there was like some drama that happened. She's like, I don't want to be in it and stuff. You have to like delete that, or I'm like taking you to court and shit. I'm like,
She
got get a court?
A baby dad got involved or something.
Yeah, like it was a girl that I was dating at the time, and then like we split up.
Would she have a boyfriend at the
Didn't want to
time?
be like any part of that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I was just kidding. Go on.
No, but really quickly, we do have these dumb questions that the fans sent in. We want to ask you those questions.
Yeah.
But first, you did mention music. Do you have a project you want to promote or something you want to plug, like somewhere that people can get a hold of your shit real quick before we do the questions?
Is it a whole band or just you?
Oh, my music. No, you can just go. It's just SoundCloud.com/CanyonMonfrado.
And you're doing what type of music is
SoundCloud,
it?
okay. What kind of music would you call it? Like, what do you sing? What are you doing?
It's more of like a kind of alternative pop. I would say some people say it's like rap, but I don't consider it rap, like at all. Yeah, it's just kind of like alternative pop.
And where
Just
you
like
said where
a
can I
couple
find
songs I
it?
wrote.
What's the SoundCloud called?
SoundCloud.com/CanyonMonfrado.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Do you have anything else, like any other plugs or anything that you want to promote real quick before we ask you these questions?
Follow Canyon Monfrado on Facebook.
Go like his shit. He's got
that. Check out my YouTube channel. We just launched. It's kind of up and going right now. It's just YouTube. Well, actually, there's no link to it because you have to get 200 subscribers before you make a link. You make the URL, so you just search up Canyon Monfrado.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool, man.
Yeah, I hope to see more cringe videos from you soon. All right, so let's go ask you some really, really stupid questions. Just be honest, all right? I mean, if they're questions have already...
Okay.
They're going to be so stupid. Okay. So there's a guy in our group. His name is Jack Griffin. Would you want to see a picture of his balls sometime?
Since you came into the group,
I love that name, Jack Griffin.
he's been hounding.
Sounds like a name I would want to see balls too.
He's been hounding your posts in the group ever since you came into our lives.
He
might want to suck your dick.
He's been constantly wondering if you want to see his balls.
He posted a picture. I don't know how many comments you're dealing with by posting in all these groups at one time, but when you were still in our group on Facebook or whatever, like originally, not the second time when you were trying to troll us or whatever. But that first time, Jack actually did send a picture of his balls. It was like a super close-up, so he didn't get Zuckerberged on it or whatever the fuck. And then his girlfriend was like, without reading any of the comments, I recognized his balls immediately. Like, that's how loyal I am or whatever the fuck.
That was funny.
Yeah, so Jack Griffin's balls. I don't know if you've seen him before or not, but he's definitely posting them for you.
All right, here's another question. It's supposed to be a very intellectual question. Do you believe in God?
Do I believe in God?
Yeah.
That's not an intellectual question, Patrick.
I don't know. Like, it's just like want to hear your opinion.
All right, go ahead.
Just trying to think of something.
Well, I'm like agnostic, so I don't really commit to like any religion. I definitely believe in something above us, but
there you go. Okay, I don't know. I couldn't think of any other question off the
cringy,
top of my head.
Cringy as I can like make that.
How do fucking spaceships land on the moon?
God, I hate you.
Don't answer
Canyon, if 2 18-wheeler trucks, this is in your realm, we're leaving Chicago at approximately 10:50 a.m. and one truck was traveling. All right, I'm done with
We're
this.
We're done with that. All right. Another one just keeps me asking you why. Why do you do what you do?
His joke is just keep asking him why until he cries and repents. Like just an open existential why, it says.
And here's a
Stephen
really
Bjorn. Oh god.
Here's a really good one I wanted to ask you though. Would you ever be down to do the butter challenge?
The butter challenge? Is that the? From my memory, it's like the butter in the ass thing.
Yeah, like would you ever put a stick of butter up your ass?
That's a bastard.
I wanted to ask you guys, like, what that shit was about. Like, do you guys have people putting butter up their ass?
No. Let me explain.
We wish.
I found a guy
Canyon,
for that.
Please be the first one.
This was a very dumb joke that Pat made up at the very genesis of the podcast, like when we first started recording together. And, like, he just wouldn't let this fucking joke go about, like, he would ask every guest if they, like, we would have guests on, have good conversation and shit. And then, like, at the end of it, Pat was like, I have a very important question I want to ask you. how much money would it take to jam an entire unmelted, unsoftened, fucking unsalted cube of butter up your asshole, and it would derail everything. But then it just became a thing after that.
Dude, Canyon, let me tell you this. You would be a viral sensation if you pulled this shit off, though. Seriously.
I don't know if that's true, Patrick, because we
No,
saw...
you would! Who does that?
We saw the video of
dude, terms of service, man.
Ronnie Radke lookalike shoves a stick of butter up his ass.
He said terms
Very
of
good
service.
point.
There was that guy. There's that video of we watched it, that porn where the fucking dude jams the butter in the girl's asshole, fucks her asshole until she shits the butter back out. He grabs it, stuffs it up her pussy, and then fucks her pussy, and butter comes out the sides with like pussy juices. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, we were saying this is a dumb Patrick joke, and it's real. Like, it's a real video. And they didn't go viral for that. Like, we found it in the depths of the weirdest part of Pornhub. Like,
Canyon,
it's not...
It would make my world if you took a picture of a stick of butter with yourself or something. just to show the troops that you care, you know?
Well, let me back in the group, maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's another question.
Stephen Bjorn.
Have your parents ever, like I said, these
This one's dark. This one's dark, but this is Steven, not us.
Yeah, this isn't us asking. Have your parents ever told you that they were proud, and did they support you financially?
Oh my God! Wait a minute, I didn't hear that.
So Stephen Bjorn asks, are your parents?
It says he's being so weird about it. Stephen Bjorn wrote, ask him if his parents ever told him that they were proud, or do his parents still support him financially?
I can't hear. Like, it's like...
Can you hear me right now?
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Stephen was asking, are your parents proud? Have they ever told you that they're... I'm sure in some sort they have, but that's what he's asking. Are your parents proud?
Probably not.
Hey, I mean, same here, Canyon.
He also
same here, bro.
No, he also wrote do they still support you financially? But you already answered that. You're doing your own shit. You're obviously figuring it out.
Oh yeah, I've been on my own since I was like 15. So.
Oh wow.
Really?
I dropped out of high school. Yeah.
What
did
happened?
you leave the house? Is that
I
something
went on tour. I was in a metal band called Deeds of Burial, and we were signed to Brutality Records. We went on tour with like Whitechapel, and I just dropped out of high school and I moved into their house and shit. And then from there, I just got my GED and went from there.
How'd that turn into trucking? At what point were you just like, the metal shit's not working out, like time to start driving trucks? It happens to everybody, but for you, I mean.
It was just like the money. Like, I saw a bunch of ads about truck driving, and I was like, oh cool, I can make $60,000 a year, and then you can make more, and like all that shit. And I was like, all right, I'll just get my CDL. So.
Right on. We've got another question from the group. This one's from Zombri Madsen.
Have you ever had a real relationship?
That's a funny question. No, not really. Besides, right now, I'm actually
This is
in
the
a
first
happy
one?
relationship now. The first real one I would consider.
That's good. Okay.
Every relationship I've ever had has like lasted like a week.
Oh damn, man. Let's
Somebody.
see.
This is this one's intelligent. I like this one. Ian Taylor. Why he have small PP?
Yeah, why do you have a small PP?
I'm just reading it verbatim, Canyon.
Drugs, man. They drugs.
I'm sorry, that one was so stupid to
That's
me that I
such
had
a
to
stupid question.
rattle that one off.
Let's see. From someone named Kristen Bird, ask how many times a day do you get asked if you're Ollie Sykes, and how much did he pay for the Canyon is God Daddy girls?
We already asked him.
Yeah,
that,
we already.
though.
I'm just asking what she said. But what about Ollie Sykes? People ever tell you look like Ollie Sykes?
I wish more people said that shit. All I'm getting is like Lil Zane and shit. I wish more
really?
people said Oliver Sykes.
All right. How much
'Cause I love
butter?
Oliver Sykes.
How much butter do you fuck in a week?
Oh, what?
Well, he's in now, so.
There was a lot of butter questions.
These questions are terrible, listeners of the Bastard
Yeah,
Sermon.
they're seriously bad. How much semen do you consume on a daily basis? It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I'll answer that.
Yeah, it's always going to be the same goofy answer, like, a lot.
Gallons.
A lot
Don't
of
even worry about
semen.
it.
Haha.
Well, I pretty much
that's
all
not your fault that the questions suck, Canyon.
Yeah,
He might have
it's not our fault either.
He might have a real answer.
Oh, you're right. Do you
Yeah,
have an
do you
answer
have a
for
real
the semen
answer?
question?
Yeah. Do you
I want
actually
to cut you off.
Huh?
like? You can disregard the semen
I
question
lost
unless
your
you have a serious answer. Do you have a serious answer to that?
Oh, for the semen consumption?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, I don't know a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, these questions really suck, dude.
There
so I
you
apologize. But hey, man, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for coming on and letting us ask us
Yeah,
no
about
problem,
your
dude.
questions.
Canyon, if you are ever in Cincinnati, please let us know.
Yeah, we can get you on the show, man, if you're in Cincinnati. So let us know.
Or just come drink a beer with
Oh, for
me.
sure.
I don't care.
sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
No
basically.
hard feelings. We'll let you into the group as long as you promise not to post 27 times a day.
I got you. Top tier, actually, I'm here to deal. Only post like once a day, so.
Well, there you go.
I mean, seriously, if you really like care that much, I know it's not that big of a group or whatever, but if you want to get back in and fucking hang out and join the community,
I want you in.
I want you in too. You're
Yeah.
cool as fuck. It was nice talking to you and actually having a real conversation with you, dude. Just like not 1,000 posts a day, please.
please only limit it to one post a day. Please.
Okay. I got you.
Dope, man.
Gotcha. All right. Well, right on. Well,
For
thanks.
sure, man.
Right on, dude. Well, talk to you later, I guess.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You got any words for the bastards?
Anything for these
Any last?
fuckers that tried to clown you forever?
Yeah. What do you want to say to the haters?
I'm excited to see this. Is this going on YouTube?
It'll be on
Excited to see it
YouTube.
on YouTube.
It'll be on YouTube after Sunday. The audio will be out on Sunday, and then you'll see it on YouTube sometime after then.
I'll send you a message about it.
Cool.
But yeah, any last words for any haters out there?
Can we get an internet Canyon Monfrado really quickly to close the
Yeah,
podcast, to close the interview? Give us the persona.
What
Hit
would
us
Canned
with,
Mustard say?
Yeah, talk shit to us like you
Talk
hate
shit.
us.
Yeah, tell me you hate me. Slap my face.
It works so well when it's forced.
Call him daddy.
Call me dad. Can you call me daddy? Say Patrick Seta is my daddy.
It's like
Please.
so many voices at once. It's like
I know.
all at once.
Can you
It's
say?
kinda like
Can you say the bastard sermon is my daddy?
the bastard sermon is my daddy.
All right. Thanks, dude.
All right.
See you, buddy.
He said.
Okay, that was really long.
That went for a while, but it
But
was
hey,
fun.
I got to fucking learn about that,
end
dude.
was cringe. First of all,
Oh, it's super
second
cringe.
of all, I want to state right now in the group that I was probably the only one who wanted this dude back in the group.
No.
Dude, he posts like 1,000 times a day.
That's
This
why we
guy
have to tell
banned him without consulting anybody.
I wrote him a thing. He came back, not to defend. I mean, it was.
I blocked him. He posts 1,000 times a day.
But no, he tried to troll us and surprise us because he did that troll thing where he was just like, "Huh, I heard you guys like hate Canyon Monfrado. I know the real Canyon Monfrado. I'll be able to give you the inside scoop." And Pat was like, "Tell us everything." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Pat, it's obvious it's him again.
No shit.
It's a fake profile.
No shit. I wanted to
He's
see. I
friends
want to
with him.
encourage it. I'm an enabler.
He really
Pat
is.
had no idea. He thought this was one of his friends.
No.
He thought he was getting great content. Pat's an idiot. Don't let him lie to your fucking
Wow,
faces.
guys, I'm telling you what's up.
He's had a week to put on his game face and act like,
Right.
nah, dude, I was going along with it for the goof. No, he wasn't. He
Whatever,
thought it
guys.
was a different dude.
You know what, whatever.
With
All
inside
right.
information. And then I called him out on it, and I was like, you're fucking can mustard, aren't you? You're
So
Canyon Alfredo.
gullible.
that shit was.
And he's like,
funny.
no, dude,
Bruh.
you're coming at me real aggressive right now. I'm just trying to give you the inside scoop. And he's like, about to go live. You guys have to swear that it's not you. And I was like, whatever, Canyon. And then fucking he posts, and he's like, all right, well, I'm not here to talk about Canyon. And he flips the camera around. He's like, ha, I got you, bitches. Fuck you. Ha ha. And then I was like, you know what, dude? You can stay in the group. Everything's cool. Like, whatever. Just, like, make some friends here. Like, let's not have it be some weird thing where you're just some thing. And then, like, immediately I saw that he couldn't post content. And I was like, huh, that's weird. Did he, like, take himself out? And I went to the group chat and I was like, let's not ban him. And Pat was like, I already banned him. And I was like, no, I just wrote him that we weren't going to ban him.
Well,
Fuck.
it's because he posts 1,000 times a day.
Understandable.
That's why we told him,
But hey,
man.
we gave him that. Hey, we gave him the ultimatum today. All right, he said we
One
can
post.
let him back at one post a day.
I don't
all
know.
right?
He seemed pretty cool.
He was nice. Yeah, I'd fuck
He was
with that
nice. He was nice. All right.
dude. He sounds like he's got some stories too. Like he was.
Yeah.
He seemed like a fine dude, but he couldn't hear us over talking each other.
Dude,
Did y'all hear how Cody wanted to suck his dick at the
Yeah.
end there? He was like, "Come
Suck
drink a
his dick.
beer."
Come drink a beer with just me alone.
Nah, because it's like I don't really. What
Come
else are
drink
we gonna
my
talk
beer.
to him
Dude,
about?
hold on. I'm going to Chicago next fucking.
I'm gonna
like,
get him
next
on the
month.
episode. That's why I was like, you guys are like, let's get him on the episode. I was like, we just did that. Let's just go to the bar with him or something. Like,
And suck his
I'll
dick.
hang out with you, Canyon. You seem fine, but I don't know that how are we gonna get a whole 2-hour podcast out of you, bud. Like
So,
maybe
I'd rather
We could.
podcast with him before I hang out with him.
that's a fair. Yeah,
I mean,
you get
to
a
be
decent
honest,
assessment of
you
him.
get to know these people a lot when you do that.
See, that's what I was talking to Ethan about before we got here. I was like, this is gonna be. I don't know like either of these people. I know Pat. I don't know either.
Me or Luke.
Yeah, either
I'm
Luke
pretty
or Cody.
open.
They're nobodies.
As
Yeah.
long as you're not a scumbag, I'm nice.
He's never nice.
I'm a scumbag.
Ugh.
What was your impression then, not knowing us? How does that feel as just like a stranger in a room full of people?
I don't really care. It's more or less just
Were you
natural now.
threatened by my natural prowess?
A little.
In
I
what,
thought
building Gundams? What natural prowess do you have, Luke?
I was actually looking.
I can
at
tell you the
this earlier.
exact page that Uncle Ben was shot in the original Spider-Man.
I mean,
Cool, dude.
Look at
I
this.
can't.
Super cool.
Look at these traps. Like you can't. You're not intimidated by that. The
Reverse traps?
I am far
the
from
curve
intimidated.
The sweet backwards
the,
curve,
the
like
backwards curve. It's hard to get that. You know that.
The Naruto
Almost-
shirt
It goes
doesn't have your
up
shook.
and then it's like
Definition.
definition.
God.
Popeye's muscles failed him at the last minute, and they just fell down and wiggled back and forth. Sadly, that's Luke's traps.
I can feel the.
You weren't
when I lay
intimidated by
down.
that?
They just drop down.
You weren't intimidated by how he put his Adidas on the table, all confident that they weren't
Oh,
dirty.
yeah.
I know they're not.
Yes, they are.
Because
You
I let
left-
my
you
dog
left
lick
Not
them
that
clean.
bad.
You left marks. Look,
Maybe the bottoms of them naturally.
naturally. You said they weren't dirty.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to Chicago
And
next month,
specifics.
and I'm gonna see if I can hang out with Canyon. See what happens.
Tell me what it's like.
It's gonna be weird.
Dude, Kane's gonna touch his dick.
Guys, want to see a video of a guy with a worm in his eye?
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Dude.
Sure.
Fucking
Segues.
eye shit freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna segue. Let's get into the weird shit. All right.
Look, Cody is
Ethan's
bad
been
at
so
a
uncomfortable this whole episode.
I was expecting that.
Dude,
Cody
I'm
is
so
bad
uncomfortable.
at
I'm
a
ready
lot of
for it.
things. Like Cody's bad at a lot. You know, a lot of things.
Why is this about Cody?
Because it is. He's bad at a lot of things. He's not very good at much. But
Better
one,
keeping worms out of his eyes.
but one thing that he's really bad at is segues, and that's how we're here.
Yep. And now here's a video of a guy with worms in his eyes. So this dude
It
has
looks like a
parasites in the white part of his eye.
You ever have like eye twitches at all? It looks like he has white spaghetti in the corners of his eyes.
It looks like a
that's
Tool
horrific.
album.
That's
cover.
what happens when you vomit mom's spaghetti in your friend's eye.
It's Cthulhu.
Oh, they pull it out. What the fuck?
That's disgusting.
Oh, the thing is like they have to do these ocular surgeries fucking awake. Like this
Oh,
dude's
she's blinking.
awake, and they're pulling a hole in the aqueous humor, which is the fluid in your eye, to get the worm out. And this thing's squirming?
Turn this audio off.
Bro,
right
I
now.
don't fucking understand the fucking...
Give me
Fucking-
the audio.
What's that?
Give me the.
Oh, audio?
Is it just one?
You just let it fall.
It looks like
Oh, okay.
one, but it might be multiple. But that thing's
Oh my god, they're yanking
big.
it out while his eyes are open.
Oh, yummy, dude.
This thing is the size of... Dude, the end of it,
you
the end
hear
of
me-
this fucking worm
can you
got
hear me
chunky.
eating?
Got chunky, boy. All right. And that thing slid out. Oh, that was nasty.
It's a pork parasite.
Is that what happens when you eat like raw red meat? Is that
No,
what fucking
pork,
happens?
Pork specifically, but you can cook pork medium rare. Like you can cook pork medium. People used to think that
If you just cook it, you'll be all right. You know?
yeah, it's
just,
like
just cook it.
yeah, it's they used to think that you couldn't cook pork medium or medium rare, but then they were like, oh, we were completely wrong about that. It doesn't. It only causes the parasite if you eat like raw pork.
Yeah.
But you're fine as long
you
as
guys-
it's
I've
just
never
like
gotten-
beef basically. You could cook beef to any temperature you want as long as the outside's cooked where all the bacteria is at.
Right.
You're good.
I get so paranoid that I'm gonna get like some sort of food poisoning at some point in my life that gives me like a nasty parasite like that. What
I've
about
had-
those fucking ticks that bite you, and they make you not eat red meat anymore. Like, you get violently ill.
I would consider suicide if I ever got bit by the Lone Star tick.
Is that what it's called?
It's the Lone Star tick.
Yeah, it's in Texas.
I mean, you've talked about this before. Come on.
Dude, you know how much fucking pot I smoke?
Do you realize how much I
you know how many people come up to me and say, "Oh, remember that on the podcast?" And then I'm like, "No, I don't.
No,
I don't remember."
You know how many times I've done that?
Okay, but that was
like every
recent
single
podcast.
time.
Dude, I just don't remember half the shit I say on the. You know, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying until I've already said it. So
that's a fact.
That's true.
Yeah, I just kind of fucking say what's on my mind and then regret it later.
I guarantee I smoke way more than you, though.
Maybe. It's not. I'm not trying to make a competition.
We're making a competition.
That's not
out
contest.
of this.
No,
this
dude.
is a contest now.
No,
I'm making it. No, I'm just kidding.
Look, dude, I don't smoke weed anymore.
Nope, none.
I just I quit today.
Right now? Can I have that?
I quit today, and I'm using this vape right now to help me get over my addictions. So thank you very much. I would hope you would support me and not question me.
Dude,
What,
I'm
Matt?
so proud of you and your advancement right now.
I support it.
Good, because I don't have a problem. I don't have any fucking
Correct.
problems. And you know what? I don't want fucking ticks biting me and making me allergic to pork.
That's very
Dude,
true.
I just don't want any fucking parasites. That's fucking traumatizing.
Okay.
You ever see those fucking parasites that are like on land? Like, what do they call it? They're in the Arctic Circle or whatever. They're these fucking sharks that live like 400 years old. I cannot remember the Greenland sharks.
The things that live on their eyes.
They're Greenland sharks. All right, like they're the oldest living creatures that are like multicellular, that aren't like fucking whatever the bears are, water bears. That's what they're called. Okay. But basically, they live. No one knows how long they live, and they've been like 400, 500 years is what they got them record for, and they have these parasites that grow in their eyes, and they dangle off, and they're there for hundreds of years, and they're just blind.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? I don't want any parasites in my fucking eye. Open eye surgery, dude.
You're also not a fish or like a.
And I don't want LASIK.
You don't want LASIK?
I'm going on a fucking tantrum right now.
You are big.
Why
time.
don't you want LASIK, dude?
He doesn't like
Because
things touching his eyes.
Dude, I should get it.
My
because
brother got LASIK, and he said it was
It's
the
just a
best
laser.
decision he ever made.
That's what everybody says, and that's why I want to do it. But the only reason I don't want to do it is I
because
watch.
you're a bitch.
Dude, I am a bitch about
They're
this.
shooting lasers in your eye, aren't they?
Well, they. So I saw like a video of the surgery. All right, and what they do is they take off the black part of your eye while you're awake, and I never knew that could come off at all. Period. I thought it was like your retina and
One
shit
thing,
underneath there. Yeah.
like an eyeball is.
You can take it off, and you're awake during it, and then they do the surgery with the fucking lasers, and then put it back on. It's only like a 24-hour healing period, but dude, does that not freak you the fuck out? Anybody that I've asked that's done that, and they said that when that part's done, they just say they see blurry, but they can smell the burning in their eye.
Yeah, but doesn't it
hurt?
Like your eyeballs
No,
getting cut?
I'm sure. No, I'm sure not. Do you have nerves in your eye?
Yeah. If something,
I don't know.
if something
Probably.
hits you in the eye,
You
you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So like, I feel like they would have to give you some kind of medication for that.
No, I'm sure. I think you actually just like have some sort of like sunglasses on or some shit when you have like your eyes dilated and shit. You just got to do that for like 24 hours. You got to just you're gonna sleep the whole time, but then when you wake up, it's like brand new vision. Wow. I don't know. I would like to do it, but I thought of that fucking surgery is terrifying, and I don't feel like paying $1,500 for a terrifying, traumatizing experience.
Glasses aren't that
You're
bad.
a bitch.
I don't mind glasses. I don't mind them.
It's just like me and Cody with the plane. Like, I'd rather drive. You can just have the glasses.
Yeah, I drove. Right, I drove
But
to Kansas.
how
That's a haul.
much of a disadvantage are you at without your glasses?
Well, this makes me sound like an old fucking man, but I just got prescription sunglasses. Hey.
That
You are an
didn't
old
answer my
man.
question.
So
Without your
now it
glasses,
doesn't- not at
can
all.
you see well?
I probably can't read this. Like what's on their screen.
what do you
right
mean
You
now.
couldn't read
just-
what's on that screen?
I can't play video games or watch TV.
Yeah, you should probably look into getting that, blind man.
Right. But
Dude,
you said
yeah.
you just now got prescription glasses?
Sunglasses.
Oh, sunglasses.
Yeah, so
Okay,
that changed
okay.
my shit, dude.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
game changer. That's definitely old
Because
man
before, and I'm sure a lot of people that wear glasses can relate, when you wear glasses, usually you need them. So when you wear sunglasses, which aren't
Usually.
prescribed, you got to wear them over. So basically double layer the glasses, you know? And it's so stupid looking. Someone see you and be like, you look like a fucking idiot, dude.
Yeah, but I can
Soap
see better
does
than
it all
you.
the time.
Well, I would look like an idiot. Soap is very stylish.
Pat, you already look like an idiot.
Pat, you're
Thanks,
so
guys.
insecure. It's so cute.
I know, dude. Dude.
It's so
You
cute.
try to hide it with all your fancy
Why is this
jackets,
on
but
me?
it doesn't cover.
Why'd you take off your rich sweater?
Is there a fedora attachment too?
No, dude. You caught me going off. Let's move on.
You know what you should talk about?
What?
Matt's extensive metal career.
Dude, actually, yeah, I actually wanted to do this for quite some time. I want you to teach Cody how to scream on the microphone right now.
He's the person to do it.
So, Cody.
What?
You said you were open to do whatever before this podcast. Remember me confirming that with you? He's been on his phone. What a bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure my ride
Cody,
out
you were all
because
over
my
Patrick
girlfriend has
about
my
that.
car.
Yeah, you were all over
screaming.
me.
What about screaming?
Yeah, you're going to learn how to scream.
That's a pro.
You want to learn?
Yeah, so teach him real quick.
Apparently now I do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's up to you, man. I can teach you whatever.
Come on, teach
Okay.
him something real quick. Teach him something simple as fuck.
Well, what does he want to do?
Right.
Well, it doesn't matter. Just do it.
No. What do you want to sound like?
What?
He doesn't want to sound like anyone. I just want to
you
force him to do something uncomfortable.
Sure, force me to do something uncomfortable. I'm about it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
It'll sound
so
like
how
shit.
would you
I'm
teach
a smoker.
someone?
I can't scream. Like,
Come on, bro. How would you tell someone that's never screamed before how to scream?
It's pretty basic. I mean, most people just start off with like a Marge Simpson kind of sound, like
Marge Simpson.
Yeah, like you know how like
homie.
yeah, like Alex
Like that?
Kohler, like Chelsea Grin style. That's pretty much how you start.
He doesn't know any of our genre of music, just so you know.
Oh, really?
I listen to
He listens to Slayer and only Slayer.
Slayer and
Fuck
only
that.
Slayer.
As far as like metal goes, I listen to a lot of thrash metal, a lot of black metal, death metal.
Black metal. So I mean,
Black
still
metal's
kinda-
higher pitched.
If it wasn't made 30 years ago, I don't listen to it.
But
like
that's still like screaming.
something like that.
Gargle.
Like that's what I want to sound like.
I can guarantee.
Can you fucking up that a little bit instead of maybe it sounds like by the end of it. I don't know. What do you recommend?
Do an old man voice like and push a lot of air from like right above your shit. It's
Like
pretty
that?
fucking much. So it's gonna. See, you started too early on that one. So
Come on,
like
Cody,
that?
focus.
I'm just clearing my throat. What? That was
Hey,
pretty cool.
you
I
got-
did
you
that,
got that?
audio listeners. That was me.
right.
Damn, I'm improving.
That was pretty good. Like
Improving quickly.
check
Matt's
this one
really
out.
good at like actually teaching people how to do vocals. He showed me some shit that I didn't know.
He's taught hella
Yeah,
people, man.
it's more of just like how you position your lips, tongue, throat.
Okay.
It's kind of like giving a blowjob, but not
anybody
giving a
that's
blowjob.
listening,
Okay.
why don't you? I mean, anybody that's ever wanted to scream. I know that all you listeners out there are fucking metalheads. Like, fucking try this out real quick. Like, let's make fun of Cody while he does it, but seriously, try it out at home when no one can hear you.
Try it out.
Try it out.
Or if people can
Piss
hear
on
you,
me.
who
Yeah,
gives a fuck?
it's
Go ahead.
super easy once you actually when Matt explains it.
It's
But learn a
Okay,
new
explain it to
skill.
me.
Yeah.
Give me something guttural, some corpse grinder from Cannibal Corpse, fucking deep guttural, something like that.
So your tongue's gonna be like the tip of your tongue is gonna be in the very like top part of
Right here?
right behind your teeth. Yep,
Yep.
you already got it. Now do like a U shape with it.
Like push it
Huh?
out with the U. Like push. So keep your tongue on the bottom of your top teeth.
So what
It's
you'll
not
do?
working yet.
What you'll do?
Matt?
What you'll do is flex.
Why isn't it working yet? Oh, there's more instructions.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
You gotta flex your tongue.
All right,
So point it into the back of your teeth. Not too
Oh.
hard, but like
does it help if I squint my eyes? Do I look cooler yet?
you will. There you go. That's pretty good. And then and then if you want some,
Do I look like a devil in me?
yeah, you want some lows. You
Oh,
gotta
dude.
get the butthole lips. So you gotta do this. You gotta purse. You gotta purse your lips
already.
pretty much. And then you're gonna do the old man voice with a low tone. And
It's not working yet, Matt.
comes from here.
Oh,
not
there's
your
more
throat.
instructions.
Yeah, comes from your diaphragm and not your throat. So you gotta get more of a push, like you're shitting instead of like
Alright.
a yell, like
Okay.
instead of like.
I see where you're going. Let me.
more- it's
Can I
Try
try?
it,
Can I
Cody.
try real quick?
Go for it.
Did I do it?
That was pretty
Oh,
fucking
God.
Kill it?
good, dude.
And everyone turned us off.
Every single person. Oh, all right, we're done. Yeah, it's not too hard once you.
I'm not
It made
actually
sense
gonna-
when he told me. You know,
It makes sense. I just can't. My voice doesn't do that.
Yeah, he's. I mean,
It doesn't.
It
That's as
makes-
much as
so
you're gonna
so
get.
you
I'm
so you're
just
pushing.
a talentless shell of a human being.
So what you're doing is pushing straight from your throat.
Sure.
It's more of
trying to bleedy up my throat,
Yeah,
so I'm more
it's-
black metals.
It's more of your false vocal cords. So they're down here. You'll feel it more down here than you will up here. So
I smoked those vocal cords away years ago, Matt. We got to work with what we have left, bud.
He's got a little strand, a thread. If
You're
trying to.
You're acting like you got a full deck here. I mean,
You do.
Missing
You got
queens.
way more.
The sevens all torn up. The dog got a hold of half of it. There's not a full deck here, bud.
I know. It's tough to explain, especially to an idiot. But dude, you've been teaching people how to do vocals for quite some time.
It's a lot easier in person than when someone has like it's easier to teach someone when they have a basic layout of how to scream.
Yeah.
So like a mid would be pretty easy for someone to start out with. It's pretty much yelling, but you compress everything. So pretend like someone's grabbing your throat, but you're flexing it to
Can you make me sound like this, dude? Hold on. I've got one. Wait, Pat, can you do this? Do your best impression of this, because I want to hear you guys try to do death metal.
Oh, that's my shit.
You guys know
Matt's
Bloodbath?
gonna out vocal me, my 30-year-old ass.
Don't put
Hold on, try to
yourself
match
down like
this. I'll
that,
pull up the
Pat.
lyrics,
You're
and
good.
you can hear a little part of it, and then fucking... Do you guys know Bloodbath at all?
I've never heard of Bloodbath.
It's a song about being eaten. His only desire is to be eaten.
So it's like a vor fetish song
Kind of, I guess.
No, it's more about he wants to see his body ripped and torn into pieces.
and eaten.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can... What's happening right now?
It's
Oh,
your
it's an
ad, bro.
advertisement?
You
Why is this not
idiot.
working here?
Bro.
Because it's an ad.
To your heroism.
There you go.
Dear God.
We figured it out, guys.
Thank you for your service.
Pat's internet's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's so good, dude.
Super cool.
Fucking FIOP.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Totally.
Hold on. Let me get the lyrics pulled up real quick. I want to hear you each do a line back to back. You guys are actually
I don't need
like
to do it off that. We don't even need
I
fucking
mean,
shit.
I can just you can just pull up another song and I can go crazy for you.
okay. Or my only idea here was like you guys do it back to back, and I see who the better screamer is here
I'm
and
not
now.
doing this shit
Goddamn
right
it!
now, dude.
Yeah, Pat, I've never heard
Pat.
you do
Oh
it.
my God. I'll
You just
scream.
made me awkwardly
Dude, I'll
fucking try to
scream,
do
but
it.
I'm not gonna like do like a competition here with Matt. I'm not gonna fucking. I'm gonna
Why
sound like
not?
shit.
Yeah, pussy?
Why?
Stop being a bitch.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm not doing this shit.
Afraid you'll lose,
Yeah,
Pat?
dude,
You
you're
just
so
wanna do it
scared
for-
of confrontation.
I mean, you could
I don't
just do
come
it
up
for
with
fun.
lyrics right away. I write that shit down. I'll just make up fucking
Afraid
gibberish and
Matt's
sound like an
gonna
idiot.
come
I can
into your
tell by
own
your tattoos
podcast
and
and
Matt's
beat you.
lack thereof that you're totally gonna win, right, Matt?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
100%. I have 0 tattoos, which is really fucking upsetting.
Yeah, and that's
God.
necessary to scream.
Right.
So you
I,
have
ha-
this
I don't
one
even
in the
have
bag, Pat.
Dude, I don't even have neck tattoos.
Not
Like
a one.
how am I supposed to
Bro,
get gutturals?
I don't
Not a
fucking
one.
neck tattoos. Fine.
Not yet.
What the fuck?
You're working.
Dude, I'm waiting for the day you get your neck tattoo.
I'm not doing
scared. I'm Patrick from the Bastard Sermon and Allies Aside, and I've got. I'll ask anybody if they want to put butter in their assholes, and I'll ask them uncomfortable shit, but I won't scream.
Oh God.
I'm not doing it. No.
Make
Oh,
everyone
no.
uncomfortable but me.
Oh
God.
no. Make Cody do a scream off.
I'm totally
but
down
I'm
to do a
screamer.
scream, but I'm not doing some
Oh,
competition.
now he's confident.
I told you I would do that.
No, you didn't. I
Oh
don't
my
even believe
God.
you right now, Pat. It's competition or
vain.
die right now.
God.
Competition.
This
or
is how we
die.
end it. Come on.
Hey.
How do you want to end it? You want to end it with you being a bitch and not doing the competition, or do you want to end it with you being a loser and losing the competition to
God,
Matt?
I'm
How do you
gonna
wanna-
Either
go
way,
for
it's
it.
a good time.
I'm just gonna scream gibberish, though. I'm not coming up with words.
All right,
Can't
what
do
song?
that shit.
What instrumental do you got?
I don't care.
Pat's so distraught.
instrumental. Do you want to do an instrumental or?
Oh wait, what were you say? You said turn a song on. You can go
Yeah.
crazy to it. What? Okay, just tell me what song, and I'll let you do your own thing.
Do Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. We're gonna get taken off YouTube for this. Who cares?
Probably not.
I think that got switched up actually recently. You can't just fucking claim everything. Isn't that a thing?
Well, this
yeah,
isn't.
They,
okay,
they've
well here
made
you.
big moves
This
recently, apparently.
Travis Scott.
No, type in sign of the
Let me get
signs
some.
of the
Not
swarm.
Nightcrawler the movie.
There you
God
go.
damn it. Let me get some
Signs of
water.
the swarm. I don't know why it wouldn't just pop. It's got live and reaction. Well, there's lyrics to that song right there, Pat. You can read them as they're popping up. Extremely fast.
Is this a fast song? Fuck
Yeah.
you. I don't want to do a fast song.
All right, you guys ready?
Oh, so stupid. Fucking fast song, bro.
Which part do you want to start at? The beginning?
I don't know this song.
You don't know the song? It's okay.
I've never heard this song.
Yeah, you have.
Pat
I've
gets his
never
own
heard
song.
this song, dude. I've
We
never
decide
heard
which
of
one's
this
better?
this band.
Dude, this is okay.
Pat, stop
But
being
we'll
such a
try.
wuss. Hold hands with Matt while you do it.
You want to
look
hold hands?
super metal.
No,
Alright, you
I'm
guys
holding my
ready?
hand out. Damn.
Let's see what happens. We've never done anything like
I've
this
never heard
before.
this song. I will try my best, but it's gonna sound off because I don't know the fucking.
You can just start. You can go ahead and start.
Just start.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it starts, dude. You guys don't fucking get this shit.
No, I get it.
Signs of the Swarms, Nightcrawler. It's the first lyric. Open up this fucking pit.
Yeah. Spread this shit.
I got tattoos on my neck.
This is gonna be. This is gonna be hilarious as fuck.
Go on, Pat.
I have no
Woo
idea what
us.
this is gonna come out.
Do it. It sounds like Matt's ready. Are you ready, Pat?
Matt knows the song like the back of his hand.
Well, you get to pick one after this that he has to do. That
Where are the lyrics?
Not this song. It's not on this one. You gonna go?
I thought it was your
There's
thing.
no
I thought you were gonna.
lyrics.
You wanted us to play the
You
song.
were
so
fucking
could do
running
something.
your mouth when the
I don't know
lyrics
what's
came,
going
you dumb
on.
bitch.
It was a competition.
I didn't agree to the competition, but I'll scream.
Go for it.
I'll scream. You want to hear what my scream sounds
Pat's got his
like?
legs twisted up like a grasshopper right now, trying to make mating noises.
You
and
want
shit.
to? You want to hear a scream,
He's
bro?
so uncomfortable. We
I
made
wanna hear
his
someone
legs a
scream right
pretzel.
now.
I will scream.
Hell yeah. All right.
There you go. Now you
See,
do
that's
something.
a scream.
There you go.
That wasn't
Fucking
to a
guy.
song though.
There's
Yeah.
no what song, bro?
That song.
I don't
bro.
know this
Click play.
song.
All right.
song
I'm just
Matt
gonna look.
knows.
Why I don't
No, just click play.
just
No,
play
Luke,
it? I want
ride
to
in
hear
the
Matt
cringe.
go
It's all
off
right,
of
bud.
it.
Ride it.
Luke's dying.
It's
all right.
cringe. Hilarious. But go on. I want to hear you screaming.
Patrick's so uncomfortable.
All right, here. First is going up.
All right.
You gonna get it?
No, I don't know this song. You go.
I got it. Don't worry.
Got some gutturals.
That was
Yeah.
incredible.
All right, Pat. What do you
I
want me
for
to play for
sure-
your song?
Is it
Paramore,
worth the cringe?
dot
That was
curve.
awesome.
You want a broken
If you
sides?
want to hear me scream, you could do it. Go by listening to Allies Aside.
Right.
I did it for a
cop
decade.
out, cop
Wait,
out.
all right, you can fucking do it.
Wait.
there.
Oh, you want
us to
I
play-
don't need to
Also,
scream.
you could
I
just
don't need to scream.
also you could just wait for the band. You know?
yeah, I'd like to keep it a surprise for the new project that we've been working 2 years for
Fuck,
that I bitched
for
about
2 years.
forever
Fair
before
enough.
this episode started.
All right, folks. Patrick's
But
a bitch. That's
There
an
you go.
episode. For
Call
the
me a
books.
bitch. Wait till
Hell
the
yeah.
single comes out, and then we'll say what's up.
Hey,
all right.
Do you want to end it on a less cringe note? Where's your
Yeah.
man to man?
Please, God.
I don't got
What?
it. Man to man.
Where's your man to
Man to
man?
We haven't
man.
done that in like a year.
It don't matter.
You got something? Come on, hit us with it.
Nah, I mean,
Man to man, would you
Get some shit
rather
back.
transform into a falcon at random 3 times a day for 45 minutes? Or would you rather have
45 minutes total or each time?
each time?
All right.
Or would you rather have grapes grow around your ankles all of the time?
The fuck.
Like vines are
how
just
far-
coming off your ankles.
how far
and
do
they
these
just-
vines go?
Who doesn't want to be a
They
falcon
go.
3 times
You
a day?
have to-
Next
you have
question,
to open-
dumbass. What? Do you want foot food
But
or
do you
do you want to
change
be
that-
a falcon 3 times a day for 45 minutes and you get a machine gun when you're done?
Do you change it random though?
Did you just ask me if I want feet food or if I want to be a falcon 3 times a day?
Do you want?
Fuck
do
you,
like,
Luke.
Do you change
Next
it?
question.
Okay, fine. Shit.
I thought
Fine.
it would be
Fine.
a pretty good Patrick question for
It would be.
Would you
Ethan,
rather?
would you rather suck Luke's dick or Cody's dick?
Or would you rather have a big delicious steak in a mansion?
Right.
Steak and mansion.
It's
yeah.
either get fucked
No,
or
seriously.
be all. Be all right. You'll be
You
good.
both answer that question, and you're gonna have to answer. All right, whose dick would you rather suck to completion?
to completion.
I'm not sucking anyone's dick, Jeffrey Epstein.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh.
This is how we're gonna end it. We're gonna ask them
Yeah,
what
yeah,
dish
that's
they
what
would
get more and more
prefer
awkward.
have in
Let's
their
see.
mouth.
Let's see. Come on, just real quick. What's at the top of your head?
Fuck you.
You answer Patrick.
Wow,
Fuck, you know them
you guys,
better.
I
you guys
can't-
made me all this uncomfortable earlier.
can't
you
do
can't
that.
answer one simple
All
question.
right, I'm gonna save it from Patrick's cringe.
For real.
Patrick lost. He wussed out of that
I don't
challenge. It was a good episode. We talked shit. with the boys.
It was a lot of shit talking.
A whole lot of
Yeah.
shit. Be prepared for the project that they've got coming out. It's going to be awesome. From what I've heard from Patrick, it sounds fucking killer. I don't know if any of that shit's going to be permanent because I know everything's been moving around, but I hope to hear more.
You'll hear the vocals then.
Next
Yeah.
week, boys,
Keep it a
who do we
surprise.
have?
Next week we got Chris Seymour.
We got Chris Seymour.
Or Seymour. He's a
Chris
comedian
Seymour.
that Danny Babcock hooked us up with. Check out Higher Level Art. He's a fucking dope-ass local artist. He does
Next
all kinds
week
of
is Nick Glavin.
insane murals. It was
Next week
Nick.
is Nick Glavin. Comes
After that, Chris
Next
Seymour.
week is Glick Glavin.
It's Glick Novlin. And fuck Cody. He's an idiot. He got the wrong guest.
Yeah,
we're
of course.
Shit.
Nick's a great tattoo artist out of Bealistic. Go check out his
Oh my
tattoos and his
He's
art
going to be
page.
awesome.
Yeah, he's great. Remember the goofball episode? That was good, wasn't it?
Remember how we did 15 straight minutes of retard material? That was Nick. All right, he'll be back. He's a funny fuck. He's
we
a
just
good
did
artist.
that. We just did that now too. So
Yeah,
it's okay.
who cares?
Yeah.
We're gonna get
Glick
dark
Glavin
again.
is great. All right, he's gonna be wonderful. After that is Chris Seymour, and then it goes on from there. We got a big list of awesome people coming on. So fucking enjoy. Thanks for hanging out, and you'll hear me scream later. All right, there you go.
Do it.
All right, yeah, and Bright's a good movie, and Pat eats chicken tenders.